OG Chronicles, I'm talking them facts. Yeah. OG Chronicles, we talking them facts. AD talking them facts, yeah. Came up on hand-me-down pots. Mama stretch meals, turn scraps into sauce. Uncle taught, never fold, never talk. Grandma kept a Bible by the door, that was law. Used to share one plate, 3 forks. Now we toast in the house.
Good morning to OG Chronicles Morning Show. It is Monday morning. It's supposed to be 75 degrees here in Kentucky. Ain't that a bitch? Anyway, what's going on, family? We got my sister, big sis, both big sisters up today. One is only 4 months, 28 days older than me. What up, boss? What up, Dr.
Good morning.
4 months, 28 days. How many minutes and seconds?
He just can't stand it. I'm older than him, so just leave him alone.
All these big bubblehead motherfuckers older than me, her and ADrive. 4 months, 28 days, 17 minutes, 16 seconds.
Oh my goodness.
So how y'all weekend was?
It was
Restful.
good.
Restful and insightful.
I don't know if so you got a lot of rest?
Yes, I did, because I have a lot to do this week. So I said I'm just gonna lay around, and then this week is my spring break, so I'll be up and moving around.
Yeah. I think I had a good weekend. Opening of the farmers market. The big one was yesterday, which I absolutely loved. The farmers market is a good way to put a smile on my face. And I got some stuff done I needed to get done around the house. So it was productive. And spend some time with my family, with my kids.
You know what's going to put a smile on my face?
What's
1
that?
week from now. 1 week from now.
What's happening 1 week from now?
420.
What you doing for 420? Well, you gotta celebrate over the weekend since 420 is on Monday.
Yeah.
I'm celebrating 420 probably. I'm gonna be celebrating 420 late. I gotta go do my test on Monday. This new thing.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm sad because DC not doing anything like they usually do. Shoot.
Everybody's being careful because of ice.
And
Huh?
I think he done messed stuff up for the NCF. I mean, it's been happening for years. I remember when that thing was tiny. And now it's it's the first year that it's not happening.
Oh God, I don't even want to. I walked away. I don't even want to know who fucked up what, because we know who's been fucking up every goddamn thing for the last fucking year.
We do. We do.
You know what?
What?
Nah, I'm gonna wait a few before I get into my tirade.
I mean, okay.
I'm gonna say this.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna say this, and
Okay.
this something in general.
Speak your piece.
If you got a person in your that take care of that shit, why are you fucking with them? Because you're not getting your way. It's the fucking irritation of life to me this weekend. It wasn't just that one individual. It was a couple individuals. And I won't fucking say it. I don't give a fuck if you don't like what I'm doing. And I'm tired of people telling me what they don't like and think that I give a shit. I'm sorry that my personality has completely changed and don't give a fuck on every level. People just constantly wants to figure out if they can irritate me. it's not gonna work. Have a good day. I understand misery loves company, but you can't get that out of me. I'm too far gone being positive on myself to worry about somebody's negative impact on their life who really gives a shit about what you think. I just wish you nothing but luck. Because you're not. And I notice as further as we go, the more people come around with that same old ass bullshit. Like their opinion mean anything. And two, fuck my baby mother. All right, go ahead, y'all.
Oh my. Okay. Is that the rant that you said that you was kind of holding back on?
Sequisha.
Wait a second. Did you say fuck baby mother?
Yeah.
Okay. We just had to add that into the repertoire. I get it.
Leave me the fuck alone. It. Run tell that. Anyway, let's get down to it. Let's get down to the nuts and bolts. Why the fuck Melania jumped her ass on TV, literally basically telling on everybody?
You know why she did that? Because okay, so the story from what I've heard is Ugandi, is that her name? Who was deported, and her kid is for her ex-husband, her kid, who is now their kid is 15, 16, and she in Brazil. And she just telling everything. She ain't got nothing else to lose. She can't come back to the United States, and her ex won't let her see her son. So that shoot, they didn't even know they didn't even ask her to call that press conference. She volunteered to do that press conference. I guess
because the girl been around for
showing her
20
guilt.
years. When you got 20 years of bones in your back pocket, a lot of stories can get collaborated.
You know how they say, you know how they say, a hit dog will holler, right?
She hollered. She
sure
quick.
did.
She hollered so fast. Matter of fact, I was sitting there in the stadium. I was like, dun, dun, dun. We have a special news report from the First Lady, Melania Trump, on what she have to say. Everybody know that I have the book.
I had the book. The book. The book. That's the book.
I don't know him of no facts, and man, I just read it. But you know what the weakest part about that whole shit, and this shit had me cracking the fuck up. When she said, back in them times, we all hung in New York and we hung in the same circle while y'all was hanging in the pervert circle.
You know, I guess because they not like, you know how our parents was. Look here, you know, John and them, and you know who and them was. We don't mess with John and them because John and them be doing this, this, and this. And so we just know not to mess around with John and them. Yeah. But I guess for them, they like, well, that's Epstein. He does that shit. That don't mean we do it. Come on, let's go hang out. He got a party this weekend.
Fuck. you know, if your mom and pop was hanging out on some real Gen X growing up with your mama that was a fucking baby boomer, you knew your mama was hanging with a motherfucker. They knew exactly what them motherfuckers was doing. There wasn't no ifs, ands, or buts, because they always got something. Lady J over there be sucking bowls behind the back of a dirty trash can. And then you know Auntie Mary over there doing this and doing that. They was nosy as shit because they had the internet. I sat on the porch minding my business, sitting on the stoop, and my grandma and them on the porch talking the shit out of Miss Jeffries or Miss Silver, talking bad about them. Like they knew everything that went on. And they circled. They might not hung every day or wherever, but they knew what the hell going on around their inner circle. People in the inner circle or people on the outer circle. You don't just show up at parties and you don't know what the fuck that is.
So you saying your grandma was the lady from 227 and shit sticking out the window?
Nah, my grandma was that lady that was that sat back real quiet and just listened. but talk to her one girlfriend about everything that she heard. Because the one girlfriend, Miss Angel, she knew everything. She was that lady from 227 because she snitched on me a couple of times.
but you
You know,
know
I
that
see
even though
you.
some of the stories were skewed,
What'd you say? You
Doc,
said
you cut
you
out.
went out.
Cut out.
Doc,
When she breaks, she breaks.
yeah, she broke. Like the whole world just stopped. Like, and you know, don't glitch like a motherfucker. It's too early in the morning. Yesterday I was trying to work on my cussing, but it was kind of it did good. I re-listened to the broadcast yesterday. I did good. I didn't cuss every five sentences.
You talking
Started
about with me
singing the
and you?
hallelujah
But
song.
but you know for a fact, wherever way, because I know Miss Angel, Miss Jeffries, Miss Silvers, Miss Johnson, and Daniel snitched on me on a regular. They had that 1-800-392-8284 fucking hotline. And you can't tell me you can't outrun a phone call because I have tried. Hit the door. Everybody okay? Did we lose everybody?
No,
No, I'm
everybody's
still
here.
here. I'm listening to you.
Hmm.
I'm
And
waiting for
your
your line.
rant. I
I'm
don't
waiting
know
for
what
your line.
happened to Doc. Huh?
That that went crippled. Oh, if
What
I
went
would have
crippled?
said that, we would have been kicked offline. He's talking about people that's handicapped. I feel offended. Let me report. I was just listening to a podcast. I mean, a morning. Somebody online this morning talking about all white people is racist or something. And then everybody kept going to slavery. Why is I'm being judged with slavery? And they couldn't catch the
Hmm.
gist of it. And I'm sitting on the sideline. That is y'all guilt so bad when somebody say that you could be a possibility be racist, and then the first thing they go to, I never owned a slave. Not by the fact that you think that you should get shit more than another person because of their color. Not that you're part of the good old boy situation when you at work, when you think, let me go kiss the YT boss ass, and they just gonna believe me because I'm white. None of that shit. None of that privileged ideal that you have that don't happen to me because I don't live in that type of neighborhood.
I'm sorry, y'all. I got a phone call. So what you talk? What privileged idea you talking about? You still talking about book lady?
No, we was talking about Boots Lady, but we was waiting on you, so we jumped to another situation. But we can go
Okay.
back to the Book Lady because we know for a fact we had pictures of her and Donald Trump and them hugging up like scutter rat sluts.
Yeah.
You said scutter rats. Oh God.
Yes, they were.
It was. Look how they was looking in the picture.
Pull it up.
Like we were just hanging out at a party together. Okay.
They like some random shit. Like, well, just we bumped into them at the party by the fish bowl, like by the shrimp and cocktails. We
Oh,
decided to take
that
a
one.
picture.
Okay, got it. All right.
Lady, your husband publicly said during his first election that he grabbed women by the peas, by the pussies. So there is no way that y'all was hanging out with a man that was grabbing a whole bunch of that's a pedophile. There ain't no
Hmm.
way that it was coincidence. There ain't no way. He wasn't a one and done. Shoot, his career was that.
Yes.
That was his career.
He'd even said he winked in the room with 15-year-olds because he owned the damn pageant.
Yeah.
You that's like laying in bed and a woman don't know their man might be shaking balls. What's going on, Granny?
So I don't want to hear that, that y'all were just around hanging out. If I know that Jeffrey Dahmer liked to kill people and eat them, I'm not gonna be like, yo, that's my boy. We just hung out from time to time and went to McDonald's. That nigga ain't going to McDonald's. He got his meal in the refrigerator all chopped up.
Mhm. I never watched that mini series. I heard that Niecy Nash was really good.
She was. She was. It was a good series. And it was, it really showed how they didn't really care about the black community. But she ain't innocent in this.
She not.
Not at all. Not even close.
Especially when you got the fucking note to say, "Hey G, oh, I hope I see you in that article, and when you get back and we can meet up and da 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 da, and I love you."
But the crazy
You
thing
don't
was
write a
that
random no shit like that.
nobody knew what prompted her. Initially, it was like, why is she having this press conference? Because nothing news breaking had happened. It was just out of the blue. She's going to have this press conference and start talking about this. That's when we know you're guilty.
Yep.
And put the Epstein story back on the front page. I
Mm-hmm.
think she got pissed with him over the weekend. He said something. She said, "Okay, I'm gonna fix you."
Robbie was
Nah,
left there.
homegirl was tweeting her ass. She was tweeting on X. And she saw
Oh,
those tweets.
got it. Okay, that's what prompted it all. Mm.
Hey, this is what happened. The daily shit wiper had to take off for a mad family emergency, and she was left with the duty of bending him over the table and getting her wet ones out. And she got fed up because he smelled like burger meat and fucking spit. So she just basically just had a tirade because at the time he probably was reading X and said, "Oh, it's a story up about you." And she read it and instantly went into panic. They're going to take my birthright citizenship from me, and they're about to send me back. So I'm going to be a witness. I'm going to be a federal witness.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care what nobody say. That motherfucker is not giving up her motherfucking freedom for no fucking Donald Trump. She is not giving it up. She will backstab that old fuck as fast as he breathes. She is not. That's all that was.
Well, now that they know that she's nervous, they got something to work with.
Why don't they have her motherfucking ass up there like they had Hillary Clinton? Huh? What about that
Mm.
shit?
Mm.
What about
The
that?
same way they try to say on Thursday that Pam Bondi wasn't coming in front of them on the 14th tomorrow. They said they don't give a fuck. She ain't AG. No, Peter says Pam Bondi. It don't say Pam Bondi AG. If she don't show up, I said I don't want to hear nothing out of calm my mouth because you said on there on national television and said you was about to get contempt orders against Hillary Clinton and Bill Clinton, and that was the president and the first lady. But you trying to protect this motherfucker? We ain't trying to hear it. This is the problem with America. Y'all think we supposed to just allow you to do fuckery shit, and we just don't hold y'all accountable no more because of this asshole as president. No, we're not going to allow this.
Nope. They would.
Midterms, vote. Midterms, vote. So we can start holding them accountable for the next 2 years. Why they scared? This is why we got to vote. Why we in a war that should not be a war. That 1 minute we won it, the next minute we didn't win it, the next minute they're not doing it. They're gonna open up the strait. Then now we're gonna send this shit. Check this out. Let's get this. Listen to this shit. I've been praying and praying that some people will wake up and smell the fucking coffee. But this is proof that this dude has lost his damn mind.
The U.S. Navy is preparing to impose a blockade on the Strait of Hormuz.
Yes, and this is after peace talks failed to reach a deal. Peyton Kennedy is at the WKRN.com alert desk with the latest. Peyton.
And President Donald Trump says those peace talks would have included the reopening of the Strait of Hormuz, one of the most critical waterways for
I thought it was
oil
open
and other energy products. Vice President
I'm
J.D.
confused.
was involved in 21 hours of peace talks, but ultimately said Iran would not give up its nuclear program. Now, the U.S. Navy blockade begins, all to add pressure onto Iran. Iran has exported millions of barrels of oil since the war started. Much of it was likely carried by so-called dark transits that do not follow government sanctions and oversight. The blockade stops all traffic from entering and exiting Iranian ports. Remember, News 2 brings you breaking news around the clock.
My God. Oh my God. He don't think that's going to make gas prices even go up more higher. I thought the strait was open during the ceasefire.
No, he gave them 2 weeks. He gave them 2 weeks to get it.
I'm
At first, he
sorry.
said that they had till 8 o'clock. Then he backtracked on that one. And then he gave them 2 weeks to open it up. But what I don't understand is, I thought the United States provided itself 80% of the refined oil that we needed. So I'm a little bit confused as to why, and I'm saying that facetiously, the prices are going up when we're not really depending so much on them for the oil. When that's just kind of like, I'm gonna borrow this content creator's word that I love so much, this crackganda that they like to use whenever they start raising prices so that they can get their pockets lined a little bit more.
True. Very true.
So
This is
I don't
another way of
understand.
manipulating the market.
Mm-hmm.
It's
That's
all
what
this
he
is
does.
a stock ploy. And I'm mad I ain't got $1,000 to play around in equities. Because he is so transparent now and it's so fucking ridiculous.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Martha Stewart is pissed off. Like, y'all sent me to jail for what I did, and look at this buffoon up here, and he's still doing the same shit. And worse. Oh, I don't know. You know,
I got some more to add to it if y'all want to hear from one of my favorite Reese.
yeah,
Reese
go ahead.
commentary.
Yeah.
JD Vance is a fucking loser when he's not being a non-fucking factor in Donald Trump's decisions, like when he's supposed to be against the war that Donald Trump started anyway. He's out there fucking shit up when he's supposed to be negotiating the end of the war. Did he really think that he was gonna go over there and bat his little eyeliner at the Iranians and they were gonna be like, okay, whatever you say, JD Vance, bitch, stop. Hillbilly Elegy, you're fucking worthless. You Jared Kushner and Steve Wilcox dumbass. But it just went to show how unserious this administration was about negotiating the end of this war. They have such hubris, such delusion, and such incompetence that they thought they were going to accomplish something in 20 hours that should normally take years to come to terms with. Did they really fucking think that their red lines of no uranium were ever going to fucking work on Iran? Of course not. Y'all have given them even more reason to be like, no, bitch, we gotta hold on to our shit because y'all motherfuckers are dangerous, okay? And then now you've created something you have to negotiate, which is reopening the Strait fucking Hormuz. But speaking of reopening the Strait Hormuz, Donald Trump's funky ass is on Truth Social saying that the United States is going to block the Strait of Hormuz. Bitch, how you plan on doing that? That's fucking dumb. But that's what he's saying here. So, of course, oil prices are back up. And, of course, Donald Trump is back to threatening war crimes, talking about hitting civilian infrastructure. Bitch, y'all are flailing. But according to reports, it doesn't seem like they are as interested in a full-blown return to war. So, like I said, there's going to be some sort of long-term conflict. It's just going to be remixed. But on another note, did y'all see how Viktor Orban got his ass handed to him in this election? That shit is another example of JD Vance being a fucking loser. Because he was out in motherfucking Hungary trying to lecture people, talking about support Orban. And Mr. America First, Donald Trump, y'all missed this, was pledging, as he said, the full weight of the American economy behind Hungary if they re-elected Viktor Orban. Why the fuck would Americans care? That is not America first. The same motherfucker that's talking about, oh, we can't afford child care, we can't afford all these things, same motherfucker that's cutting all of these programs to give the military budget $1.5 trillion is guaranteeing propping up a whole nother ass country. What kind of shit is that? But let me tell you something. Republicans, MAGA, you bitches, I hope that y'all see Donald Trump is going to fuck y'all in November. Y'all sitting up here being feckless and complicit in Donald Trump's fucked up agenda. Y'all answer grass in November. And short
I love Reese. Reese is the shit. Any comment?
I don't think that that they realize that, you know, I hate that she got fired, but that's the best thing that they could have done, because her working for MSNBC was holding her back from being able to really say all the things that she wanted to say. And now that she's able to say and post the things that she want to say and post, they done let loose something. I don't think that people realize that. So I love that for her, and I love the all of the information that she shares and how she shares it. But yeah, JD Vance is a loser, but we knew JD Vance was a loser when he decided that he was going to go ahead and support Donald Trump and
That's right.
be the VP. Anybody who understood history a little bit, I'd be like, nah, I ain't fucking with him. That man tried to have his ex VP killed during January 6th. I don't want to be one of the ones that he tried to kill. But
JD Vance is nothing but an opportunist, eye-line passer, fucking varsity couch fucking champion with his weak ass conversation every day. He don't even know how to make his mind up of what side he stand on. Every time they pressure him about the war, he always throw it to Donald Trump. Every time they pressure him about the EP files, he always try to say we need to worry about the victims. He is nothing but an opportunist, kiss ass, weak fuck. And I said,
well, we knew that when he couldn't debate Tim Walz when the election was happening.
Mm-hmm.
He had nothing decent to say, no real factual evidence, nothing that he could stand on when he was in that debate. But yet all of the ignorant and poorly educated people loved him. Those red folk people with 2 teeth in their mouth absolutely loved him.
hey,
Well, I'm sorry, they got 1 tooth now because they can't afford no damn dental care.
yeah,
not one tooth. Not one tooth. Not one veneer. They got one veneer in their mouth.
That's it.
Nah, they got aluminum foil, motherfucker, from back in the day when we played because we wanted some gold teeth. Motherfucker got aluminum foil in their mouth. That's exactly. They got aluminum foil.
You know, but she's right. They trying to back the leader in what's that country that they was trying to back, and he lost the vote. I wouldn't want shit. I would not want Donald Trump or JD Vance to come and support me and get no $2 million loan, because I know for sure I wouldn't get that shit. They'd be like, that one is backing you? No. Shit, I couldn't even cash $1 at a check at the cash checking place so I can with them being my support. He my co-signer right here. Nah, you go take that check somewhere else.
She said, "Go check that check somewhere else."
Hopefully, people realize that having their support or backing is not it does not look favorably upon you.
Not at
By
all.
those of us with some common sense.
But some sense is just not common.
True, sir. It sure ain't.
Some people just wake up and forget they got common sense. That's why they can't fucking open up a pickle jar without cutting their finger up. Yeah.
Knowledge was chasing them and it's still running. They ain't catch up with them yet. They ain't got no common sense. They want running around here like Lieutenant Dan.
Lieutenant Dan.
You ain't got no legs, Lieutenant Dan. You ain't got no common
That shit
sense.
that should be a TikTok violation. What he said about the titty band. You got no legs, titty band. Okay, we got another tidbit to add about the Pam Bondi bullshit.
Congress again. Remember when Congress subpoenaed the Attorney General Pam Bondi to testify about the Epstein investigation? Well, now the Department of Justice is saying, do you mean the former Attorney General? Because now that she's been fired, that subpoena is no longer valid. Now Congress is pointing to the ink on the page, and they're saying, we subpoenaed the name and person Pam Bondi, not the title Attorney General. But the question is, what can Congress do if she says, well, I'm still not coming? Well, technically, they could try to hold her in contempt. And there are three types of contempt. One, they've got civil contempt, where they ask the court to enforce the subpoena. Now, the courts aren't known for being quick. They can take a long time. And there's always a chance she could assert or try to assert some kind of privilege that keeps her really from talking. Now, second kind of contempt, well, they could refer her case to the very Department of Justice she used to run. And they could ask them to prosecute her criminally. I wouldn't hold your breath on that one there, because remember, it's the department that actually is saying she's no longer got a subpoena, right? There's a third type, and that's called inherent. And that's a fancy way of saying that the sergeant at arms would come, would arrest her, would hold her in custody until she complied with the subpoena. But no, that hasn't really been done in modern times. So now what they're left with is trying to negotiate with her personally, and probably through her attorney, to figure out, is there another date that works for you? We'll see if she's amenable. Well,
You see the bullshit? The Department of Justice, regardless of who in office and during this regime, is political.
Yep, straight up political. I agree.
It is straight political. But
You're
didn't they
making
do
up
that with the
excuses.
madam? You remember the madam who got Epstein locked up in the first place at first, that she wouldn't testify, and so they just kind of held her in custody until she did. I thought they did that with somebody a while ago, a long time ago. I don't know. I could be mixing it up, but I don't think that she realized there's nothing that she can do to get in Donald Trump's good graces, and she needed to just give it up. Save yourself, girl.
You said save yourself.
Save yourself. Throw him under the bus. But that's the thing about white women. White women are trained, they raised to go ahead and protect their white man. No matter what. You see him doing all the kind of crazy things that he's doing to your kids, to your family, somebody else's kids. Protect them. You better save herself.
I think she trying to.
She need to go ahead and give it all up. It
She
ain't
going
like
to
she ain't do it before. Give it all up, but verbally this time.
Verbally, not literally.
Yes.
Man, I don't care what I'm telling you, if the Democrats don't step up tomorrow and scream and yell like them fuckers did with Bill Clinton and Hillary, vote their ass out. If Keith Jeffries ain't up there on the front line screaming and yelling at the top of his lungs to make sure that the sergeant at arms go snatch her ass up by the ponytail and drag her in there so she can sit there, the dial is at 50K, the dial is at 50,000. Now look at the dial. The shit you want everybody to praise this motherfucker that fired you 2 weeks later. You did that performative art bullshit, screaming his man name like he's the greatest thing since sliced bread, and he sat there and still screwed you. Threw you up under the bus. Y'all better do something. Do something bad to save face, because right now, Democrats, y'all are polling at a low number still, and we got the worst president in office. Y'all still playing fucking tiddlywinks with these motherfuckers, and they throwing shit balls at y'all. Like it's like they side do not have to be held accountable, but y'all constantly keep giving them everything. And by the way, good morning, D.
Good morning, everyone. How y'all doing?
Good morning, honey. How are you?
I'm
Hey,
getting
hey,
myself together. Had a rough morning this morning, but I'm better today. I'm better.
Okay.
I'm just happy to be here with y'all.
I'm glad that you made it.
Y'all get me through
No,
my day.
I hope it gets better.
It will. It will. It's just my body's just going through some changes. But I'm okay. I'm okay today. I have to
Okay.
sleep with that machine on. So that's the only thing that's irritating me. So hmm
Uh,
yep, but how
let me
everybody's
let
day
me
going so far.
let me add a little bit of humor to y'all motherfucking situation.
Oh Lord.
This is about to be funny.
My baby daddy just left, and he's questioning me because I told him that I need more money. So he gonna pull up talking about what you did with the money. You give me $900 a month in child support every single month. It's April 8th, so it's been 8 days. So when you gave it to me on the 1st, it's gone now. Girl, you just spent $100 in 8 days. Kids, y'all. What do you need your money? He be thinking like, oh, like I just be spending the money all recklessly. I do not. You gave me $900. I had to go get my hair done. I had to get my toes done because the dude that I was messing with, this YN, he kept saying I was scratching him with my damn feet. Hold up, you did what with the and why do you ain't paying for it? This is what I be talking about when y'all be talking about standards. Yeah, people that y'all don't like my damn toenails, so I had to go get my toes done. He was gonna leave me. What I'm supposed to do? I had to put gas in my car. You know, gas is going up. Like I just feel like it's none of his damn business what I do with the money. Just know it's not enough. One time did you say anything about the money going to the child? Everything was about you.
Throw the ball in one of y'all laps. Who want to take the first crack at it?
I will. I will. See, now this is what makes Black women look so bad. And it's very obvious that that was a skit that was done. That wasn't real.
No, it's real.
Hmm. I still, or either they were paid to
No, the shit
share it.
was real. She just reacting to the video. The lady put the video up.
Mm. But this makes all Black women look bad. Period. And we are superficial and not caring about recognizing what is of importance and what is secondary, in terms of what we should be doing in terms of our children. I just I have a real big problem with it. It's just like I'm beyond words.
Okay, I'm waiting for the next person. I might follow up behind it. Come
As
on, come on, Yolanda. Climb
okay, I'll
your
let Dr.
high
Yolanda take it.
Grey Poupon ass down off your high horse and comment.
I told your ass. Oh, I didn't even send my message. I was like, I'm jumping in the shower. Okay, so let me say this. Is she wrong for saying that it's 8 days after, well, 7 days after she received the $900 and she need more? Yes, she absolutely is. But one, I'm also going to blame the man. He either knew who he was dealing with and decided not to make sure that he ain't make no baby with her and did it anyway, or the nigga ain't try to figure out who he was dealing with before he decided to have sex with her, and now he got problems for the next however many years until that
Ooh,
kid turns 18 or 21. So
ooh,
I hold both of them responsible. He either didn't know or he knew and went ahead and did it anyway and didn't protect himself. And
ooh.
she's trifling. You know, she's trifling. I don't think she make me look bad because I ain't never filed for no damn child support. I took care of my kid by myself. If the
But you're one.
government ain't make you lay down with me, I ain't trying to make, I'm gonna do it myself.
But you're one
That's
inch
been
richer.
but there's a lot of individuals. She's one individual. So there are some who are like her, and there are some who will do what they need to do and don't need no shit because the baby daddy got to be asked for it.
Ain't nobody gonna crack on this lady toenail scratching her little YN up that he was gonna leave her. No one gonna say shit about
Well, the
that.
problem that she too lazy to bend her ass over and cut her toenails herself says a whole lot about the person that she is.
Clock it.
She nasty and she trifling and she lazy. And the fact
Clock
that
it.
anybody want to lay up with a woman who don't even want to bend her ass over and cut her nails is a problem.
And,
That man is a problem. Ew.
and my thing is, if you're bending over in the shower washing your ass, you can bend over and cut your toenails while you in there. But you gotta
Right, because
Exactly.
dry your feet.
the nail bed is soft.
But you gotta
Well,
dry your feet. You gotta
well,
dry your feet. So that means you ain't bending over to do nothing but screw him. I'm sorry. Did I say
Exactly.
that?
That part right there.
I'm
well, I would like
sorry.
to
That part
add.
right there. I don't
I would
care
like
how
to
big
add.
that belly is. She can cut them damn
You
toenails.
can cut your toenails. Put you a chair in the bathroom and do it.
I'm
Yep.
done. Oh God, I was about to say the belly part because it looked like if she did lean forward, that little ass head and big body, it would have been like a bobblehead dog flipped over. So it would have
Because
been
I
an
would
accident in the shower.
But I think I
What
hope that
about
it's a
sitting on the
skit.
toilet? I have done that a couple of times.
you
Sat on the
put a
toilet.
chair in the bathroom. You put a chair in the bathroom when you're getting out of the tub. You can
Uh-oh.
prop your foot up on the side of the tub and do what you need to do. Sitting in the chair. Sit your
She might
chair
not
close
got
to
one
the
of them
tub.
chairs. She might not
If
got
you
one of
ain't big enough, if you too big, believe me, I do it a lot. But I still go get my feet done, and I don't wait on no child support to go get it done. But I'm gonna be quiet.
Hello.
There are many ways to take care of yourself. I
Exactly.
mean,
Yep.
there are many ways to take care of yourself, but I'm hoping that that was a skit because that is an
Yeah.
embarrassment.
Because
I'm
some women
embarrassed.
don't get child support. Some of us get $5.24, and it costs more to send it to me than it did for them to
Hmm.
take it out your check. Some men have so many kids that that's all you can get. That's all you can get. And the state of Indiana sucks when it comes to child support because I feel like you should be locked up. If I wasn't taking care of my children, you would lock me up.
They sure as hell would. They
And I would
sure as
have a
hell
record
would.
that would follow me for the rest of my life because I'm not taking care of my children. But when you, like I said, he was married, he was dating a woman in the child support office. So this woman, see, this is what I have a problem with some black women. She was helping him not pay his child support to take care of his 5 children that he had. This man has
Mm.
5 children, and she works in the child support office, and then now he's married to her. So not only did I struggle with trying to raise my one child, I got 2 other women that struggled with 2 other kids that they had to raise on their own. And I don't think you're gonna have no good luck, even though you married to him now. I laugh at her when I see her because, baby, I know you struggling deep down inside. You think you got away with something because you married him, but now you to the point where you can't have no kids. And I wouldn't want you to have none, because he didn't take care of the first 5.
I don't know why a woman would want to hook themselves up with a man that's not taking care of his children or his child.
Dickmatized. That's what I call her. She's dickmatized. But like I told her, I had it when he
Mm.
was fresh and young before he started sleeping with everybody.
Hey, hey, I've had women dickmatized before. I know a little something about that.
Oh Lord, ADrive. Of
Hey,
Good
all the
morning,
things you
A
want to
Drive.
comment
Good
on,
morning,
that's what
A
you want to
Drive.
say.
Hey, hold up.
Good morning,
Time out.
Miss D. Grant Riser says,
I'm
sorry, I
gonna
was
Good
say
taking a
this.
morning, Grand
shower when you
Rising,
came on.
everybody.
Good morning, sis. What's up, sis?
Good morning. Okay.
Hey,
What's up?
They can't
what up,
win.
guys?
What up,
we see
y'all?
we
Hey,
see
good
that
He
as
morning,
a
acting up
hon.
we
this
see.
morning. I'm sorry. You can't
I'm
No,
gonna
win.
no.
say this, and I'm gonna say this because I got some pushback. I got something to say. One, hey, I ain't going child support 'cause I took care of mine, so I agree with you 100% because I'm taking care of mine. But you can't say that that man literally did not realize the trifling shit that he was getting having a baby with, because a lot of people persona themselves as this good uppity person, and then the truth comes out. You can't say he knew her pedigree before that baby got here.
Oh, I know
Probably
he didn't know her
might have been
pedigree before that
trifling.
baby got here.
Look,
It
That's
I'm gonna tell you.
obvious.
I'm gonna
but
tell
I
you like
think
Judge Maybelline says. Look deep before you leap, and I'm going on mute.
That part
Ah,
right there.
Mm. Mm.
let me Can I get my point across? I ain't say nothing. That's good. I got
I
a
want
lot.
to say one more thing. I want to say one more thing.
Go ahead.
Years ago during the Reagan era, Reagan made a big issue of the black welfare queen. It was exaggerated. I know
Yeah.
a little bit about it because it was a woman out of
Mhm.
Chicago that was duping the system. But he emphasized it with his racist behind so much that that's what started, people with especially within the Republican Party that, look at black women as, oh yeah, they're the welfare queens, just like the one that,
Mhm.
Reagan described. So it just pissed that whole skit. I'm sorry, skit rant pisses me off. Makes me
Yeah.
look bad. I've never had to use um public aid. If I have to, I will because I paid into it since I was 16 years old. Okay, so I deserve to use it if I have to use it. But I've never had to use it. I've been blessed because one of the things my parents did was like, get your ass out here and get a job. Get your ass out here and make sure that you um, get education so you can be self sufficient. There are women that have to use it for various reasons, and I'm not knocking them. Okay. But what pisses me off is that Reagan, he he blanketed black women, all black women stereotypically during his term, and it's stuck. And we've been trying to stick that stereotype on us when we know good doggone well that we are not the most people um uh 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 uh, uh, background a group that uses public aid.
Mhm.
I land my
Matter of
plane.
fact,
Thank
matter
you,
of
But
fact, we
hold
the
sis.
up.
most
Thank you.
educated. Y'all the
Hold up.
most educated. Let's go there.
Yeah, but let's go with this. ADrive, let me use you for an example. Drive had situations he took care of his kids. He had we both went through the same situation. I just got told that I'm a deadbeat dad at the 19-year-old. I don't understand how that's fucking possible. For the whole 19 years in the earth, I took care of him. A lot of women, like this lady right here, she used her child for an ATM machine. That's why I can't stand child support. If you can't afford the motherfucker, because for the 4 years when I decided to leave my place, I took my child with me. But I don't get kudos for that. I get kudos because today, now the situation is in your lap. You have to, now you don't want to deal with it by yourself. I didn't beg for nothing. Got up every day and I took care of my baby. Everything he needed, he was taken care of. Now you're trying to make yourself a martyr because now you're responsible. And now you want to go running around telling the streets that I'm a deadbeat. I don't understand how I'm a deadbeat dad at the 18. I just don't understand it. I
I will say that there are women that
I
do
hate when
not.
women use children as pawns. She used her child as
I
a pawn. She used her child as
I
a pawn.
agree with
She
you.
think the money that he give her, 900. Now that's expensive. I know niggas only giving up $75 a paycheck. You're getting 900 from dude. So
Mhm.
that must mean he makes some decent type of money. Because if you scratch the surface and say he work at McDonald's, he ain't gonna be giving you 900. And I don't know a nail in foot pedicure costs $900 and gas over top of it. I just
Well,
don't get it.
I've never experienced that kind of manicure and pedicure before, but I will say this because I'm glad that you're talking about the welfare and what Boss has said. I watched this video of this guy doing an interview of this Jewish community in New York
Mm-hmm.
and upstate New York, and those men do not work.
Mm-mm.
They all rely on the welfare system. They got
Yep.
10, 17, 18 kids, and not one of them work. So we need to, as a Black woman, I know that there are some of us in who do not do right when it comes to this system. But there are a lot of us that do it. And I think that as Black people, we need to not feed in to that that lie that Reagan perpetuated that is still going on to this day. Because a lot of us are not using the system in that way. Not all
Amen.
of us, but there are a lot of us who are not using the system in that way. Because when I was a single parent, I didn't want to, but I just got out of active duty. I was trying to, look for a job. I had moved. I had a domestic violence situation that I had to leave from. And so I utilized it while I was in school. And then as soon as I got my first job, which was immediately, I got my black ass off of it and it ain't turned back.
Yeah.
So I don't like perpetuating, even if that was a skit or whether it was real. I think that as Black people, we have a responsibility of teaching people, of showing people that those stereotypes that have been created is not necessarily true. It might for everyone, because when we post those kind of things and we put that kind of stuff out there, they immediately say that it's all of us or most of us or a lot of us. And I think that as Black people, we hold a responsibility to our community to do more of lifting us up and trying to tell the truth about that stereotype, because there are a lot of stereotypes about Black women, and the only people that
Right.
I tend to see who's trying to dispel those stereotypes are other Black women.
And my
I
thing is
land my
that you're
plane.
supposed to use this as a step up to help you in between the time. Now, I didn't use the system in between time of having children. So that showed you that my children are 7 years apart. So I didn't stay on it. But I needed to use it for those 6 weeks or whatever it took till I got back to where I could find another job or I moved on to the next job. Some of these people have became lifelong recipients. Am I saying that right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
Lifetime
you are.
recipients of it,
Well,
and
yeah.
when I see that, it upsets me because it's like, hey girl, you should be doing better by now. You should be trying. Don't I have a cousin that has waited until her mother has died.
Mm.
Like these people have lived with their mamas their whole entire life. We don't have a high school
Hmm.
diploma. We don't have anything going for ourselves. And then when your mother dies, then it's like, oh, I got to get up off my ass and take care of my kids. No, you should have been doing this from day one.
Mm.
Yeah.
Day one. I'm not saying that my mother doesn't help me if I get into a rut. My mother is there to help me. But I'm not supposed to be so dependent on my mother to where I can't stand on my own 2 feet. My
Her mama
grandmother
did that
raised
too,
us.
though, Miss D.
Yeah, but
Her
my
mama
grandmother
did that
raised
too.
us to a point. She say, "Hey, let me tell you, when you get out on your own, you need to make sure your rent, your gas and light are your two main bills that you need to make sure they are paid. I don't care what else you got going on." She said cable, cell phone, all that stuff is a luxury. You need to make sure you keep a roof over your kids' head and you keep food in the house and you keep that gas and light on. And that's what I have strived to do from day one. When I
Hmm.
became 17, when I got my first job, because I was a minor when I had my first child. So a lot of people don't
Mm-hmm.
understand. Some of us are put on the system because we can't take care of ourselves at that given time. No matter how much money your parents make, you
Mm-hmm.
still have a responsibility of taking care of yourself and that child. But when you're 14, I didn't have a choice if I wanted to be on the system or not.
Hmm.
May a
Because
childless woman
somebody
say
had to take
something?
care of that child. I'm sorry. Yes, ma'am. I'll
No,
land my
no,
plane.
no. You're fine. I just wanted to know if a childless woman could chime in because I
Yes,
don't
ma'am.
have any children, and I want to piggyback off of Doc's statement. I really, really, really love mothers. I love my mother dearly. I love my sisters and how they took care of their kids. I understand. I also understand how the stereotypes do follow Black women because we're the most hated of any group. I do not like the discord between us and Black men and Black women. And it's true, Doc, that we carry that stigma so much because we need just overall the culture to dispel it. So this is what I'm gonna do. I want people who ever listening to understand this. The very first food stamps to be received was by
That's
a
right.
white woman out of
Sure.
Rochester, New York. Okay, her name was Mabel McFiggin
46.
or McFagan, however you want to call it. And it just bothers my soul when Black women get that
1946.
stigma put on them. to say that they're the welfare queen, and we're not. I don't think we received welfare until 1963 or something like that. Think about it. Almost look at all those years, and it really bothers me how you guys get that stigma put on you as mothers, or what you did, or if you were on welfare or you had to get child support, and the brothers catch hell too. You know, there are good fathers out here. A majority of our brothers spend time with their sons and daughters and children and things of that nature. And I just think we just need to keep punching back every time somebody say it. Bring up that lady. Bring up all the things that they're the most on welfare and have always been on welfare. That was my point.
Thank you for that,
Mhm.
Cass. Type her
Absolutely.
I got
name in
something
the
to say.
chat right there, because I want to remember that name. Because every time somebody's saying that,
Thank
I'm gonna just say
Cass.
her name. Thank you.
Good morning.
Let me do a little bit add on to that. Also, in the 60s, when they got the welfare, that's where back for them 20 years, they didn't tell them white women that was getting assistance that the husband couldn't be in the house. They didn't do that. They did it with us.
Right.
That's in the 60s and the 70s that the father couldn't be in the house if they was getting government assistance.
Or a boyfriend.
That was the
Mm-hmm.
breakup. That was to break up the family nucleus when it came to black people.
Mm-hmm.
They wasn't
Facts.
checking
That
white
didn't
people.
stop then. They were doing that in the 2000s.
No, I'm talking about that's when
Really?
it
So as hell
started.
was.
That's when it
I'm
started in the
yeah.
60s. It started in the 60s.
Yep.
But the structure of it in the 60s, like if you look at Meech and them, if you look at Meech and them documentary when the mother decided to get food stamps, she had to kick the dad out.
Yep.
You remember that part?
Mm-hmm.
And
Remember
what happened?
there was a
And
movie with Diane Carroll and James Earl Jones. I'm drawing a blank. Same
Claudine.
thing.
yeah,
Claudine. It's
Claudine,
called
yeah.
Claudine. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
it was always that's why they try to say it was the welfare queens when it technically wasn't. The welfare queens was the motherfucking YT fucking women. They the
Yeah, we've
ones.
never been that.
They still is. Because you just see all the raids in Florida right now. When they show that big lineup of all the people that did welfare Florida, when they thought they were going to catch black people doing it, it was them. Like that 2.3
Yep.
billion they were trying to say that was in Minnesota was black people hate Somalians when it was the white lady that did it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone give us the full story about why the fuck we going through all these things, but they always try to blame somebody else when it's they fucking culture that been taking advantage of the system. Look at the system now. I know the 1% is majority of all the tax breaks, and they the ones sitting there putting up with the shit he talking about so they can still get perks.
Right.
So don't give me who on welfare. Welfare became a bigger situation when the corporate America is the one getting the fucking funds.
Exactly.
Even though Target might have lost $1.7 billion in fucking sales from the black community, they got a tax write-off.
That's right.
But I'm
You might
starting to
avoid
see that a lot of them are saying that they're separated from their husbands. So a lot of these women have been getting assistance for years. They've been on public assistance for years. If they say they separated, they go and apply for benefits. And then when you go get something, they want to put everything. I mean, they got to know where every penny, nickel, dime goes. Even though you understand that over half of my money goes towards rent. You understand where my check is going. You understand, you
Right.
see the breakdown. I mean, they want a lease. They want to, they might want your blood type, your daddy's first and last name, but a lot of people are getting assistance and hate to say that they're getting it. And they're married with husbands with jobs.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I
So I don't.
remember my ex and sister used to say, motherfucking white women used to pull up to the L&M building and they be getting out of Benzes, Beamers, and all that shit.
Yep.
Jewelry on and every damn thing on. And they can sit there and the black women, if they deny them, they can appeal it and then get in trouble for appealing that white mother. But if a black woman did the same thing and they try to appeal that shit, they be like, well, you got cable. But you watch it. Remember that white lady that just got caught for fraud and she had the Beamer and all that, and they told her she got to pay back all the money. and shit. They like, why did they taking away my? Because you robbing the fucking system. But that's the privilege that they used to have.
Yeah, they used to getting it from them anyway.
I like the way this is
Crazy.
going. I got another segment to play for y'all, and this is another person I follow. He said some real shit, and he pissed at Trump. That racist piece of shit did not post that graphic video of that woman unfortunately losing her life because the Haitian attacked her with a hammer. He cares about it. He didn't do it because he wants to bring crime down. Remember, this is a literal convicted felon, a literal rapist. This dude has a conviction for assaulting women, so he don't care about women. It ain't about that or bringing crime down. The racist rapist did this because he needs you to not focus on the fact that white people control all the levers of power in this country, and they still ain't doing anything for the rest of white people. White people are the reason why you don't have health care. White people are the reason why you can't afford to eat. White people are the reason why your kids are less safe. White people are the reason why we're in this war. White people are the reason why your eggs, gas, and groceries are higher. White people are the reason why any of those victims in those files ain't getting no justice. So what he needs y'all to do is focus on black and brown people committing crime. He needs you to focus on immigrants because he knows homegrown criminals are the ones that are actually making your average life as an average American citizen harder. But since we are talking about hammer attacks, since that's the thing, this white guy attacked somebody with a hammer, this white guy unalive somebody with a hammer, this white guy did it, this white guy did it, this white guy did it. All these white guys right here either attack somebody with a hammer or unalive somebody with a hammer. And when this white and let's go off the fact is about the white man and motherfuckers used the hammer against Nancy Pelosi husband. And our president at the time said, what about Nancy? He deserved it.
Yeah, sure did. That's why I said what I said last week. They the most violent.
His son made a joke about it. Remember for the Halloween, he put a picture of the tidy whiteys with the hammer. And took a picture of it, posted it for Halloween, like it was a joke.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. But if we make a joke about anything, they coming after us full force.
But that's why I said what I said last week. They are the most violent group of people that's always trying to perpetuate their violence on us. They try to make it seem like we're the most violent. No, we might be the angriest, and we have a right to be angry.
Right on.
But they are the most violent group of people.
Amen.
Did you fish pump gas right on through your fish?
Yeah, man. I love it. I love it when I hear my people talk like that. Yeah, they the most violent. Right on. Shit. I'm 60. I'm gonna talk the way I want to talk. God damn it. I'm 60 years old. I earned the right to use my AAD language.
Because I do too, Cass. I will tell somebody in a second that shit is whack.
That shit is whack. That's crazy.
This war is whack. The president is whack. Them Democrats who not doing shit, they whack.
Whack as hell.
Man. I'm gonna say this.
Yes, sir.
Y'all believe that we in survival mode, or we just built like this shit don't fucking phase us to the point where we about to lose our shit? Like we that paranoid.
Oh no, we ain't gonna lose our shit. They are.
We ain't gonna lose our shit.
You better start looking up at the windows, seeing them jumping out them bitches, because that's what that's what they do. We don't do that shit.
Look out the trailer park.
Okay, that too. And Doc know what I'm talking about though, New York.
Yeah.
When that 2008 hit, I was working in Manhattan. I was like, yeah, we kept looking up every time we went in the city, like, yeah, we waiting. We saw them bringing out them boxes, all that stuff. Oh man, listen, I had no idea what was happening though. I did not know it was a recession.
They can't. We're not black people. The black community, who knows, who have been taught, we're not in survival mode. We ain't new to this. We true to this.
Exactly.
We know what to do. We move accordingly.
That's right.
We still have to teach our kids about the police. We still have to teach them about, don't be telling them white people your business at work because they will use that shit against you.
Mm-hmm.
So this is new for them. So yeah, when it start raining men, hallelujah, it won't be us unless it's Blagger.
And
It'll
guess
be
what?
them.
And guess what, y'all? On Friday, when somebody in our community said, "Hey, there's a fish fry down here. Come down here and get you a $10 plate." We'll go down there, get that fish fry plate and see some Big Wiz or um
Hmm.
some
Do the
space
electric
games
slide.
going, and you get on up in there and sit down, play you couple of hands,
That's
listen to
right.
some
Mm-hmm.
Al Green and drink some Crown Royal, and we ain't gonna think about it.
Yes.
Cause like you said, Doc, yeah, we true to this. We know this. We've always had hard times. But we
Yeah.
go and blow off some steam, and we come back and we just deal with what we gotta deal with. They about to act like the end of the world is coming.
Mm-hmm.
Because they fragile.
Right.
They've always been fragile.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
They've
Weak
always been
asses.
fragile. Hmm.
It's a shame. There's a video circulating with a young white girl in high school. She doesn't show her face, but she has this uh little graphic page. And man, she is cussing. I mean, spot on. Breaks his ass down, Trump down like nobody's business. The whole thing calls out the people, the adults. She said, "We're adults in here." She just, I don't know. I did share it, so y'all probably see it come across my
Okay.
page. It's just crazy. This little girl rants for about 15, 20 minutes, something like that. Might be a little shorter, but Lord, she just goes in about everything. I'm like, yeah, the kids are feeling it too.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all kids especially, because y'all think y'all escaped it, but you didn't. It's a
Mm.
shame. 2026.
The year white
What?
people decided to destroy America.
I
Hmm.
like that title.
I would like to say you can say that you never had a slave. You can say that you never did this, your ancestors did this, and I don't have nothing to do with that when your whole persona is based around your color.
Yep.
It
Mm-hmm.
Whiteness.
you don't look at people when the first word said why you voted for them come out your mouth, you say immigrants, we already instantly know that you're racist.
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
hidden fact, brother. Come on. Because you're not really worrying about America. You're only worrying about that quote unquote 2030, where y'all become the minority
Yep.
and we become the majority. Y'all thinking that the tables are going to turn to the point where we're going to do the shit that y'all do.
Mm.
This is why y'all voted this damn imbecile in, because you're trying to put a pause button on reality. And that's the truth.
Mm.
We don't really give a fuck about how you really feel. You just
Right.
proving the point that America is still racist. Ain't nothing about slavery no more. Y'all making laws to try to segregate from us that we can't wait for y'all to do that because y'all won't survive. We already proved that point in Michigan. Y'all already proved that in Alabama that y'all wanted to have white representations and y'all fell apart within months.
Mm-hmm.
Then y'all started begging for assistance when y'all said y'all
Mm-hmm.
self-sufficient. It ain't gonna happen. See, we could be in the same community with you motherfuckers and not fuck with y'all and still survive. We have our own resources. That's the way that we was taught. Like, hey, I know how to make shit happen in my cabinets. I don't have to have steak every night, but I know I can survive
Right.
Nah.
shit on the basics.
Yeah, yeah, with hot dogs and soup, right? Hot dogs
Hot
and
dog
oodles and
noodles and
noodles.
noodles with peppers. You can say
Ain't that
whatever
some
you want.
slime?
Nah,
Hot
he gonna have
dog
his
noodles and
peppers.
noodles and peppers. And throw a couple of shrimp up in that motherfucker because I know I got some shrimp in the freezer. I always keep shit on deck. Shit,
Ah,
I'm gonna survive. Hey, you can crack on all you want, but my belly ain't hungry. I ain't gonna sit
Mm-hmm.
around here and be starving. Shit, I'll make
Mm-mm.
an onion sandwich in this motherfucker in 5.3 seconds.
You know
Yes,
what?
sir.
I got pictures that show that your stomach is not hungry.
Oh,
God, no, don't start it.
and I got
Mm-mm.
pictures of you hugging a teddy bear. So whatever, motherfucker. Whatever. Show you a picture of my belly, and I'm gonna show you a picture of you. Hey, little baby.
Mm.
Going on mute.
Did he say he was going on mute?
He
Yep.
did. He
Oh
said he's
God.
going on mute. He ain't going on no doggone
Mama,
mute.
can you tuck me in?
You know what?
Cut it out.
See,
Cut it out.
And once upon a time, little buddy, there was a little
Slide
bear.
down the stairs.
the boys will
Slide.
play. The boys will
Oh
play.
God, no
Slide.
kidding. I slide downstairs.
Hey, have y'all heard about the lady in Arkansas that her job mistakenly gave her $20,000 extra and she won't give it back, so they locked her up? Yeah.
Oh
They saying
hell no.
she's stealing it. That's what they're saying.
It's like the dude that went to jail when they gave him $1 million
That's
and they wouldn't give
crazy.
it back. He said, "Fuck y'all, I'll do the year." They give me your shit. He said, "If you don't give it to us, we're gonna see the judge." He said, "Well, you send it to me, it's mine. It's the 9/10 of the law." He's like, "I'll go to jail for a year."
The
Still
money
ain't giving y'all
is mine.
That's your
Wow.
mistake. Look, that's your mistake. That ain't had shit to do with
Hey yo,
me.
you know
That's
his
your
ass
mistake.
sitting up
That's
there with his
crazy.
motherfucking shower shoes on, with his feet crossed on top bunk, just chilling. Counting
Crazy.
down the days,
He's chilling.
366, 329, 200, 100, 90 days, 60
Crazy.
days, 30 days. I'm rich, bitch.
I'm rich,
Ain't
bitch.
giving y'all shit. Ain't giving y'all nothing. That's some bullshit. Hey, I got one for y'all. And this, y'all don't kill the sender. That's all I'm gonna say. It's
Oh Lord, he getting ready to be a dick. Okay.
watch this.
I gotta work 2 jobs, about $20,000. No, we struggle, man. Bank statement in the mail. Oh, what up? Countdown. I'm not about it. Bruh. First of all, don't come in here yelling at me about no account. I'm going to make sure I'm good. That's why that account is there. Why you take money out of account while I don't know? You are spending. I have to make sure I'm good. If we ever get divorced, I'm not going to be out here for nothing. Pull up, just pull up. We gotta make sure we good. This don't got nothing to do with you taking money out of account. Do you know
It's hard to hear facts.
Yeah, it's hard to hear.
A little bit. Yeah.
They going in and out.
Listen, check this out. At the end of the day, you can
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, we are having technical difficulties.
The statement was the woman took $20,000 out of their account and put it in an account privately. He found the account by mistake, letting him know that he working 2 jobs and she's taking out $20,000 to protect herself if they break up. So she got money. Is that stealing?
Yeah. Yep. Sure is.
Why is her ass taking money out of his account in the first place? Did I miss it? Did I not?
Is it
Hello?
just his account or is it their account? Because
Is it
how
a
she have
joint account?
access to it.
It's a joint account?
It's a
That's
joint
what I'm
account?
wondering.
And do she work? Is she contributing anything to that account?
What did they agree upon to start off with? I think I missed so much because it was so low. I couldn't hear it
Yeah,
well.
I couldn't hear
It's
it.
hard for me to
Play it again, but
really
turn it
say.
up.
I thought it'd be louder like the other videos, but it's a video. This lady took $20,000. She's been ciphering money out of a private account and made her own account. So he worked in 2 jobs and she's taking the money because she's holding it out for a rainy day. And that was his job to make sure she's good. And they struggling.
So they shared the account?
Yeah, I did that before until I realized my wife was stealing from me.
First of all, sound like she need to go get another job, but I'm going back on mute.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not working on 2 fucking jobs for somebody. And you at home. And then you taking the money.
Taking the money.
It sounds like he's already making your life easy. So what do you need to steal money for? You ain't working. What are you doing all day? Eating bonbons?
I tell you what, you better be cutting the grass and all that shit. That's what you better be doing.
Yes.
That's
No,
what
he
you better
didn't
be
Yeah.
take
doing.
the
Cutting the
damn grass.
grass, all that shit, washing cars, all that bullshit. I shouldn't have to
No.
do a motherfucking thing if I'm working 2 jobs.
If
And
I'm
you
What?
working
putting
2
money
fucking
out of the
jobs,
personal, the joint account into your personal. That's not cool.
I'm gonna tell you
No.
like this, and this is real fact. I started realizing how's I'm giving you this amount of money, and then we behind on bills, and then you work too. So where is this money going at? And when I decided to say, you know what, I'm tired of arguing with me over small money when I'm dropping this much money in a month. Give me 50-50. Tell me I'll pay the rent, you pay this, pay that, car payment, I pay for my shit. Do you know this how I knew she was stealing from me when I realized on a weekly basis I had extra money?
I'm going on mute.
Mm.
But instead of me sitting there accusing her, I just sat back and stacked. And that's why I was capable of me to leave when I left, because I had money stacked that she didn't think I had. Because she thought my math was stupid. I'm a motherfucking ex-D boy. Think I don't know how to count money?
Yeah.
Like, you
And that's
yelling
to
at
me,
me?
that's the crazy part of if you need something extra, ask. Be like, let's
Hmm.
sit down and discuss this. If this is my husband, let's sit down and discuss this because I need a little extra money. Can you tell me if I can have a little extra money? Not take it, ask. Now, if you
Yeah,
asking
probably.
and he ain't doing what he need to do, then hey, you move to another measure. You go, you do what you got to do. They always say, well, one man won't do, another man will. I'm going on mute.
Mm.
Mm.
Right? Right? Can't argue
I
that.
always, I always say, you don't got to steal from me.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
I'm a
love.
giver. I'm a fucking giver. I'm gonna make
So
it.
is it?
Go ahead.
But is it a conversation that y'all have that y'all talk about how y'all doing the finances if the account is together? Because I'm like, how are they stealing if y'all are a joint account and y'all haven't talked about, well, this is what we need to do with the money,
Hmm.
or this is how I like to see the money. And that's part of the problem. People they go into relationships, they don't talk about shit. They talk about superficial things until real shit happens. And then they get mad at each other because they didn't have these honest and open conversations to start off with.
And you
Very
How are
very
you
true.
with
much need
money?
to.
I suck with
Yeah.
money. Well, okay, well, I suck with money too. So we need to come up with a plan. So this way we both not
Hmm.
sucking with money together and make things worse for us. You
You
know,
can have
we need.
look here. You can have that conversation because I had that conversation because I ain't mind dropping my check on the table for the first time when I first started. I had my babies in the house, and you supposed to be the mother. You supposed to be so educated, so this, that, and that. So it didn't matter to me, whatever. Long as I had my bare essentials, and I had my bare essentials because I did my other shit on the side to make sure I had that. So I never worried about my check. But when you're calling me, checking me on my spending when I'm looking at the finances from my end, that was called me just being quote unquote gullible to the kids. I made sure the kids had it all. I allowed a person to manipulate that situation to try to keep me paused back for the money when they were doing the same. They were doing it the way I'm thinking that's what the hell she did. But then when the tables turned and I closed that account, was like, you got your account, I got my account, we'll come to the middle. Leave that other account open. I throw 300, 400, 500 in every paycheck. That's $2,000 right there. That should be able to cover the mortgage, and this, that, or whatever. You need extra, I give it to you. When I started realizing that I had extra money on top of that, when I cut that off, that's when I knew something was up. Because The first year I moved out, you didn't ask me for $1. But the second year, you act like you had that motherfucker living with you when he was with me every day. That is crazy noise to me. That a woman will literally do their husband or they mate like that when they honestly, genuinely putting the money on the table. That could be male or female. It don't gotta just be it happen to the man. It can happen to the woman too. The man sitting on the couch taking the money out the bank account, buying fucking game cards or buying video game equipment or just sitting at home and not cutting grass, not doing this part, but he's taking the money. Same way with the females. Same way with your children. If they so used to having a certain lifestyle, they think when they turn 18, 19, 20 years old, that they're supposed to continue that lifestyle off of your wallet. I just don't. I think it's bullshit. You can have that discussion because I had the discussion. Like, why the fuck we ain't got this money when I know I just gave you a check for $1,500 fucking dollars? I worked 60 fucking 8 hours. I'm fucking busting my ass doing all this overtime to maintain shit. Why we don't have it? That's when you need to question the person you lay with. That's why I said I would never ever do a 50-50. I would do a full bank account, joint bank account with nobody. Ever. I don't give a fuck how long we've been together or whatever. I'm never ever gonna be ass out at the end. Nope. Nah. Never. We break them bills down the middle.
But sometimes you have the discussions before when you're dating. Like I've never been married and I ain't lived with nobody in years. But when you have a discussion, like I had to say recently that when you're dating someone, you have to tell them up front that you have mental issues. I'm gonna keep saying that because I'm gonna be like what Brown Sugar says. Mental what she say?
Mental health is real.
Mental health is real. When people don't tell you up front that they have mental issues, and then now all of a sudden they want to drop something on you, I'm stepping back, looking at you like, wait a minute, this is not what you told me up front. That's like I can't tell you, oh, I'm missing an eye, or one of my legs is shorter than the other until you meet me. These are things that you need to let people know up front because mental health is real. Because somebody will have you thinking that you the one that's crazy. And I know
Yeah.
I know I wasn't diagnosed at an early age. I'm working on that now. My mother didn't think nothing was wrong with me. She just spoiled me. And I think that was a bad thing. Because now as you get older, you looking back like, dog, I've been fucked up for a long time. Because people let me get away with stuff because I could get away with it.
Mm.
But I'm working on it now. As I get older, I'm seeing behaviors that I've had in the past. I was like, dog, my mother should have medicated me a long time ago. But my mother didn't. My mother just let me get away with stuff. And I done got grown and I can't get away with that same stupid stuff that I used to get away with when I was 17 and 18 and 21 and 25. Because I'm gonna
Well,
be 50.
Miss D, back then we couldn't go get diagnosed for stuff like that because it wasn't like they would just medicate you and then you could move on. Not Gen X, not
Mm-hmm.
Black Gen X.
Right,
That would do you more harm than good. They put you in some kind of institution.
right. You're right.
So we couldn't. And I think that sometimes people don't share certain things because they're afraid of being rejected after they share, because they have shared certain things in the past and they've been
Fact.
rejected. And so that fear of rejection is big.
That is
Okay.
true. I agree. That is true. Because I
But
damn
when
sure
is a
heard
good time
that.
to start
I,
sharing them, y'all? When is a good time to start sharing? You can't be 3 years in and now you want to tell somebody
I'm
you
gonna
got
be
mental
honest
issues.
with you. I shared some simple shit as I took as a joke, and I got it thrown up in my face. Like shit that I did way prior to the relationship that got thrown up in my face. It's like that was their gaslight. When I'm questioning them about shit, they'll go use something I told them to deflect from what the fuck they're dealing with. No accountability. None.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
if you cheated when you was younger and now you older, they'll throw up that way. You cheated on her back in the day. The fuck did that got to do with today? Everybody grow.
You
Yeah.
have to tell them your name. When people ask me, have I ever cheated? I say I never cheated. My name was Dora, and I was exploring. I never cheated.
All right, Dora the Explorer.
Yes,
But Miss D,
Hunty.
to answer your question, I think I agree with you in the beginning that there are things that you should share with someone, but I also believe that everybody can't handle your shit, and I need to see if before I expose the bigger parts of me, I need to make sure you can handle the smaller parts of me, and however long that takes, for me it ain't gonna take that long because if you can't handle the smaller parts of me, I ain't giving you shit. I won't be bothered with you anymore. But if you can't handle the smaller things, then you're not going to be able to handle the bigger things. If you can't handle something minute, you definitely not going to be able to handle the fact that I may say, I have anxiety, or I might have a avoidant attachment, and like what the people don't want to. They want what's easy. We got microwave folks. We got
Yep.
fast food. People don't believe in moving slow anymore. They want to jump and do it right now. Oh, you like blue? I like blue. Shit. Girl, you drink soda? Fuck, I drink soda too. Let's get together. And so, because people are in such a rush, they don't court anymore. They just want to jump right into it. It's hard to sometimes take the time that you need to share those parts, especially if you've been rejected before in the past. You want to make sure that they can handle something like that, and you don't want to keep sharing those parts of you and then people keep rejecting you, because then at some point that does make your mental health a lot worse. So
I got
I
it. I
think it's
got it.
just it's an art, and it's hard, but it's just really knowing when is the right time to share those bigger parts of you with someone that you would like to be with. Because I think if after the first of somebody I meet them up, let's say I meet somebody for dinner for the very first time, and they start telling me, "Well, shit, I got all these mental health issues. I got anxiety. I diagnosed with
Mhm.
bipolar disorder." I was like, "Well, god damn, are they looking for a therapist, a psychiatrist, or are they looking for somebody to date? Because I ain't trying to be all of that shit. I think I would leave. You start dropping all that shit on me from the very beginning. I'm wondering what your intentions are." But as we get to know each other and I get to know you and you share something like that with me, I can be more understanding and supportive. And I won't be afraid to invest more of myself in you. So I think it's
Yeah.
just moving at a good pace.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
I'm sorry to be the bad
It's okay.
guy. I
No,
apologize.
you're not. I don't even know why you preface your
You ain't
statement with that
sorry, so
because
don't
you
even
enjoy
lead out
it.
with that
Thank
lie.
you,
Don't
Miss
lead
D.
out with that lie.
I don't
You
even know
some
why
of
you
y'all like
preface it with that.
some of y'all like being assholes. It's okay until you meet a woman like me that call you out on your bullshit. Then it's
Mm,
all of a sudden, I'm
shit.
just losing it. I'm having a mental breakdown. I don't know what to do with myself. Well, figure it out. You've
Hey,
been figuring it
Lord.
out before you
hey,
met me. Now
hey,
figure it out
I ain't,
again.
I ain't never said I had a mental breakdown. I just some people just don't like my comeback. You started it.
You don't always have to have a comeback, man. Sometimes you could
Yes,
just
you
let it
do.
be. No, you
They
don't. Sometimes
always
you could just
got a
leave it right
rebuttal.
there. You
Always
could just
got a
leave it right
rebuttal.
there. Leave that shit right there.
If I
Sometimes you
feel
just
like
gotta leave it there and walk away
if
from
I
it.
feel like I'm being
Whatever. If
attacked from my
I
past,
feel,
if
there go the
I
key
feel
word,
like I'm
I.
being attacked from
Mm-hmm.
my
Oh
past
shit.
transgressions, the shit that I did, when it ain't got nothing to do with you, you're gonna get a rebuttal. I'm never gonna
If you
allow it.
stop giving a rebuttal and see what happens, would you let it see? Would you just sit back and watch and see how it plays out, even if you don't have a rebuttal? Because I'm learning how to
Okay,
just sit
okay,
back and
okay. All right, I got something for you since you want to jump that way, D. Okay, so if a motherfucker come to you and say something that you're doing wrong is blah 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 blah, and it's affecting my mental health, and then you turn around and say, well, when you was doing such and such, and this, that, and that, what is that called?
I don't do that.
Okay, any woman
I'm
up there,
learning.
no
I'm
women that do
learning.
that.
I'm learning how
I
to
don't
tell people I work.
say that again, Miss D, because you went out for a second.
I'm saying I learned how to tell people when people tell me I'm doing something wrong or something that's messing with them. I'll be like, okay, I'll work on it. And the next time you see me going that way, let me know ahead of time. Next time you see me going off
So you
left,
don't throw
let
the
me
gaslight ball. You don't throw the gaslight.
No, I
know.
apologize. I
It's
apologize
accepting
and
the fact.
say
Absolutely.
I'll
Yep.
do. I'll be
So
mindful of that, and so this
one,
way it
two,
doesn't happen
three,
again.
four, y'all are the most accountable counting women when we know a lot of women do not accept accountability.
You're gonna stop saying a lot of women.
I'm going to say a lot
There's
of
You
too
women.
many
keep
women
saying
on
that.
this earth for you to be saying a lot of women.
It's not
You
saying
ain't even
all
touch an
women.
eighth of a lot of women.
Yeah, you
What?
ain't even met all the women. You ain't met
Yeah,
that
your
many
your
women.
anecdotal experiences has got you skewed, my brother.
Yeah.
I be in damn, hold up, excuse me. I be in lives having discussion with women
But you
for
don't know
mad
them.
You know how
years.
many women are on this in this country? Black women.
We know that, but
Oh,
You
okay.
don't
okay,
know them for
is
real.
this
You know
better?
the facade.
Some women do not
Mm-mm.
accept accountability like some men don't
Thank
accept
you.
accountability for their
Thank you.
wings and
Some.
fucking
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
kids.
Absolutely, I
Now,
agree with
Now
now
that.
we
Some
listen,
can
don't.
agree
no,
with
no,
you.
that I can agree with.
I
Mm-hmm.
didn't
See?
say all women. I said women. Y'all
You
took
said
the
a
Thank
time
lot.
you.
to break it down in percentages and shit.
We are wordsmiths. If you don't know nothing else
But
about, I
this
will say this about
10%
a
over
lot of
here,
women. We are wordsmiths.
Yeah, we do go on them words,
man, I
bruh.
tell you all that shit. The facts is the minimum is I didn't say all women. I said
You
women.
do.
You
You
said a
said
lot.
a lot
A
of
lot,
women.
a
A
lot
A
could
lot
be
of
a
lot, lot.
third, it could be a fourth, it could be a fifth. You want the
it's a
semantics of
lot of
it.
you men that don't accept responsibility and
I
always gotta
said
have
that
free will.
too. What the hell? Why
Now
is
you
y'all
see how
being
that feels? That don't feel
I
good.
don't
It should
have
say
a
some men.
fucking problem about saying
Oh, there you
men
go. See?
or
You look at
shit.
your words. Use your words.
I can say it like this. Men
Use your
are
words, brother.
assholes.
Use your
Use
words
your words.
lightly.
Some of the men are assholes. Is that
I
better?
didn't do it.
You said what? You said men are assholes? I'm sorry. Okay.
Oh,
I
I'm
I
didn't do
sorry.
gotta say all men are assholes, but I can't say all women are assholes
No,
too.
because you can't say all men are assholes, because I don't
You
agree
can't
with
say
that.
that either. We
Because
gonna
all
fight
men
you
are
if you
not
say it about men.
assholes.
right. We
I've
don't
met some men that are assholes, and I've met some men that are just wonderful. And I've
Yeah,
met
man.
women that are accountable, and then I've met some women that's just like, man, I would never fuck with you again as a friend or nothing else, a
correct.
colleague,
Yeah.
nothing.
I
I don't
approve of
generalize at all. It's not good.
I
But
do.
we got you, brother. We got
we
you.
we gonna correct you.
We got you.
Ain't
You ain't
this
We
gotta
gonna
hit
deja
me
vu?
correct
with
Because I remember, may she rest in peace, our sister Tam saying the same thing to you several
you.
times.
Uh-huh. The exact same thing. I'm going on mute.
Me too, Miss D.
what they talking about.
And I'm going on mute funny as hell, yo. I'm going on mute.
I'm gonna
Y'all,
get ready
y'all
to sip
damn,
my coffee.
yeah, y'all bias ass bullshit. I,
You
No,
know
we're
what?
not biased because we hold
Bias?
everybody. This panel right here will hold everybody accountable. We
Right.
hold each other accountable. We're gonna hold
Yes.
them strangers accountable. And because we love you, we sure as hell gonna hold you accountable.
hey, y'all don't want
Yeah,
me to
that's what
start
it's
fighting.
about.
I'm about to gas like this shit.
He just want to be right all the time. That's all it is.
I'm not trying to be right all the time. I said,
What's your sign? You a Virgo? You said.
oh, here go with
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
bullshit.
he a Virgo.
I was
Yeah, he's
working with,
straight Virgo.
so we're just gonna
Yeah.
work down with signs and shit, and y'all gonna believe in quasars and fucking the moon is moving to the left.
You
And
know what? You ain't got to get all like that.
You sure
See, there
don't.
he go. Use your words. Use your words. That's not a sight word.
It's not a sight word.
hey, by anyway, in the audience, y'all noticed that they gaslighted me out of my topic, out of my statement.
No, no, no,
We
no. I
didn't
was ready to bring.
gaslight
You know
you.
what? It's so funny. I was about to bring
All
you
the
back to the
line,
topic.
comment in the comment section, but you noticed that they gaslighted
Oh
me up out of my
Lord, I'm going
conversation.
back
No,
on
no,
mute.
We're gonna
no,
have
no,
to help you
no, no.
reframe. That's not
Hey, ask
gaslighting.
the
That's
question and
not
then
gaslighting.
gaslight. You ask the question.
I didn't get a chance to finish it because I got attacked for saying women.
Now you
Oh
getting
A
attacked.
Lord.
lot. Stop
Now he
it.
done
Lord,
said
A
we attacked
lot.
him.
Lions, tigers, and bears.
Oh my.
Oh my. It's the Jasmine Sullivan version.
Go ahead, Facts. Finish your
I'm
question.
sorry. Answer your question,
I
sir. I'm
feel
sorry. Let
I
me
Yes,
feel
hold
we're
like
on.
I've been
listening.
attacked.
We apologize. See, we apologize. It's that
Let's
easy.
switch the topic then.
No, sir.
Cass said no, sir.
I want to hear what you got to say.
Look at it is. Hold
We,
up.
yes, sir.
Oh, let me go back to it.
That's really low,
Listen,
Facts. We can't hear that.
hold up. See, y'all fucking up.
Turn your volume up, dude.
Check your levels, babe. Something is.
Now I don't hear nothing.
Mm-mm.
We can't hear it, Facts.
I can't
How
hear a
the hell
thing
I hear it? I can hear it echoing through the speaker.
because it's in your
It's not.
face, dude.
Yeah, but we can't
There is
hear it.
some
Whatever.
output that's not going on correct that's
Yeah.
happening. We can't
All right,
hear
you know what?
What Cass said. Just tell
Hold
us
up, I'll
what
be
it's
right back.
about.
Hold on, I'll be right
Just
back.
tell us what it's about. Tell us what
I'll
it's
be right.
about.
No. I'm gonna be right back. I'll be right back.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Okay.
You shutting down completely, or you just going out? No.
the
I think he's
audio.
just working on some stuff.
Audio isn't something's going on.
We have a little
Cass, you
What?
technical.
free this evening?
Sure. It's
Okay, I need to
Monday.
give you. I need to give you a call then.
Okay.
You got PT today?
No, I cut it off today because I need rest. Sometimes it hurts so bad.
Yeah.
So they got me
Okay.
down to once a week and all the way to June 1st. So
Oh,
I gotta
nice.
reschedule it. Yeah,
Okay.
I missed the last couple of shows because I take my ibuprofen and after I eat dinner, and then I take the muscle relaxer at night, and I have to get up at 5:30, 6 o'clock. But these pills make me get up like 8:39, and I just
Girl.
hate doing that. I don't like to feel loopy. I don't like to feel like I don't have
Yes.
it's a good sleep. Definitely
Yeah.
the inflammation from the ibuprofen helps, and it helped a
Mhm.
lot, but I just can't get up off those pills. That's why I hate taking them.
Yeah.
And I got
I
to
I
get
took a
Kobe
couple of
ready.
muscle
Like I
relaxers
can't do
last
that.
week, and but I
Hmm.
have to take it. I took it at like 4 because it takes a few hours for it to start kicking in.
Okay. Okay.
But it lasts for me. I still get up, but I'm feeling loopy until like 8:30 in the morning. I don't
Exactly.
like the muscle relaxers. They help,
Exactly.
but
Yep.
I just can't function the way that I need and want to function with those.
I told them. I said I can't function off of them. I'm an early riser. Uh, I can't. It's not good for me. But it helps.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. It I feel a lot better. I'm just working on getting strong enough to drive again and take my clothes off and on
Okay.
because I need help.
You want you can get some
Wait a
help from
minute.
somebody,
What
I'm
you
sure.
say?
You just gotta phone a friend.
I understand. I understand.
Take my clothes off. I said, wait a minute.
Man, listen, when I tell you it's so hard to take this shoulder and bend, you know how you need to take it off
Yeah,
over your
Yes.
head and that shit
Hmm.
hurts so bad, man.
you gotta
Oh
start
my
wearing
goodness.
tank tops
I used to
and
hate
hoodies.
getting dressed in. Oh, he got it on now. I
Tank
used to hate
tops
getting
and
dressed and
zipping up
undressed.
hoodies, Cass. It works.
I'm not having fun with this because this shit right here is asinine to me. And watch I get yelled at for this thing.
Oh
Oh,
Lord.
oh gracious.
Watch. I know y'all.
You also
I'm like,
said you have disagreements.
Here you
There
go.
is an increasing number of women in this society who have been programmed to want to equate an accusation with guilt when it comes to men because they can't stand men. There is a deep sense of man hating that is going on. And women are told that that's a good thing, right? Because men do bad stuff. So you have to be distrustful of men on second one. That's the programming. So if you don't want to be that person, if you're a woman out there listening to it, just take a minute and think about what messaging is coming down the pike. Are you comfortable? Do you have, let's say you have, do you have a brother? Ladies, you have a brother? Do you have a son? Do you have a cousin? Do you have a friend who's a guy who you would want to have due process, who you would want to have the benefit of somebody has to actually come forth with evidence before he is punished for something that he very well may didn't do, well, then stand up to women like this. Stand up to women like this.
Did you really
Okay.
use that white woman for this shit? Because she ain't talking about us.
What the fuck was she
My,
trying to say? I'm
hey,
sorry.
She ain't talking about us.
I don't even
hey,
know
my,
what she trying to say.
hold up. We're not racist, and we're not
No.
Exactly,
prejudiced.
because I can't be. I'm black.
Yeah, we can't be. So what's the context
So
of the video?
it's a true fact. Is a lot of women run around say they hate men. I can show you
He
20
said a lot
videos
of
right now.
women. Yeah.
You
So
said
So
they hate
okay,
men?
A lot
yeah.
of women,
A
some
lot of
women,
women.
some.
Okay.
yeah. So
Okay.
And she's saying
I will
that it's
erase the fact
programmed.
that she is. I will erase the fact that she is white. I will try
Okay.
to, but I will say. Let me say that there are differences because I think I've stated this before. White women are raised to support and whatever their white men, no matter what. There's just some differences in due process of being innocent before being guilty. That's not our black men. Black men are always, well, when we talk about legally, they're guilty until proven
Mm-hmm.
innocent. So she's
Right.
not, I don't feel like she's talking about us, but I think that the reason why women are feeling the way that they are feeling about men, and especially because we have social media, so we have all of these ways of people being able to express how they feel. And
Mm-hmm.
when you see men doing and saying the things that they're doing and saying, it makes women feel unsafe. And I think that we kind of touched on this before, and I can tell you, I have 5 children. I have 2 sons. I don't hate men, but I also understand my daughter's perspective, my 3 daughters, that there's a fear that you can't even say no to giving somebody your damn phone number without them wanting to put their hands on you.
Mm-hmm.
There is a fear to not even wanting to not even saying hello or saying, excuse me, you pushed me out the way without them laying their hands on you. A woman, and I think about I think about the little girl who said no to the boy that she didn't want to give him her phone number, and she got her face smashed by a damn skateboard while other young men watched and laughed. I think
Yeah.
about the woman who was in New York who said something to this man who I think he might have pushed by her or something, and then everyone else walked by as he punched her in the fucking face. I think about the woman in Chicago whose son had to come in and rescue her because another man was getting ready to put his hands on her while other men stood there and watched. So I think that based off of the experiences that the things that women have seen and what they experience, this is contributing to why they feel the way they feel about men. And then you got men in the comments who say, I ain't losing my life over a situation I don't know about.
Mm-hmm.
Land my plane.
And I have 3 sons. I don't hate men. I'm just very cautious. I'm going to be cautious from this point forward with men. I'm going to be very cautious. Because, like I always tell you, as a little girl, I lost important male role models in my life. And when they passed
Mm-hmm.
on, my uncles didn't pick up the torch to teach me. I don't know stranger danger. I should know stranger danger by now. But
Mm-hmm.
when you don't have men showing you the ropes and hey, you this is a warning. This is a red flag for a man. No, I'm just gonna put the red flag out and I'm gonna dye it white again. I'm just keep making that red flag white and thinking that he needs help. Oh, let's save him, save him. But I wasn't taught as a little girl on what danger is with men. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't hate men. I'm just gonna move very cautiously from this point forward with any man, including my son.
Well, I never would hate black men. I'm gonna be purposely specific right now. I was very much protected by my brothers and uncles. I grew up that way. So I'm very appreciative of black men. My father, albeit he was an alcoholic in terms of his anger and violence toward my mom. Not one time my dad ever did anything to his children. Um, but I will say that unfortunately, I have to put a stat on us that Black men lead in femicide, what Doc was describing. And this has become, I don't remember it being so much in our time as Gen Xers, but for some reason in this millennial, now last 10, 15 years or so, they have been just harming women because they say no to them. They don't want to date them or whatever the case may be. So I hate that the Black men lead in that. But yeah, I don't like to get in again, as I said before, the verses because I think it hurts us as a culture. I think we should keep it offline, talk to each other in our communities, and keep trying. But one thing I have to say, and I'll land my plane, is that the patriarchal thing of the society is something we have to destroy. We have to destroy it. We don't come
Absolutely.
from it. The African history of us, of our culture, women led just as much as men. And I'm not saying there aren't roles. I'm just saying this patriarchal white supremacist bullshit is what has caused all of these issues in
Hmm.
terms of how they treat their women. Look at their movies, and I land my plane.
Yep. And I'm gonna say to Cass, right on to.
Right on.
That's why I said she ain't talking to us.
You know, she's not talking to us.
I would say this. This happened to me, and I said this story before recently. And opened up a door for a motherfucker, and they came at me like, I got a man, and da 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 da. I'm like, I'm trying to get at you. I'm just, it's a lot of women walking, some women walking around here, man. They think that every man that approach them want them. That's not true. Any short gesture that's being taken like somebody trying to holler. It like she said, 15, 20 years. Being polite don't even exist no more. You can't even be nice to some women. That's why a lot of men don't talk to women in public. And I see why. Because as y'all say, there's the men that be out here putting their hands on women, disrespecting women. We feel that being just somewhat culture or cool with a woman could be misconstrued as you like me, you want to be with me, or some other shit, and then the rudeness come in and the disrespect. So it goes both ways. In our era, women know how to be women, men know how to be men. This era that we're walking into, it changed to a whole different. It's all about money, non-emotional, it's straight guilt.
Yeah, there's a lot of that in the culture. I get it amongst a lot of younger women, and I'm not saying our age don't be like wanting the bag. I mean that bag, that Birkin, whatever. I'm saying that I saw this in the '80s going to college, right? And I'm on different campuses, and I see how they have men and women separated. And then me and my one of my closest friends, young man named Logan, as we graduated, we started seeing it in the streets men with men, bunch of groups of guys, and a bunch of groups of young girls. And then in the 90s, I'm looking at it and it's really spreading far apart because now technology is coming. A lot of things is keeping these individuals from being socialized. So this caused this rift in this situation. And we're not talking about the trauma and the pain that has been caused over time from the 80s, the sugar booger, all these things took the men out of the community. And this is why we have these issues and we're still at each other from an anecdotal experience because I can truly say I was protected. A lot of my friends can't even say that. They're like, I ain't never my brother in the make. I'm like, what? And when I say know your place is what we was taught, ladies on the panel, can you get with this? Were we not said to know your place? My brother and them said your place is wherever you wanted to be. That's what my brother and them taught me. I'm gonna keep it 100. I don't care if you want to play on the basketball court. I don't care if you want to be a judge. I don't care. My brother and my male uncle's father, everybody told me I could do what the hell I want to do. Just be respectful. That's it. So I'm just saddened that we're here in 2026 still fighting each other instead of loving on one another and raising these kids properly so they can have a future. And I'll land my plane again.
I raised my sons to have respect for women. Like, I even yell at my sons when this bro shit came around. I'm like, that's a fucking girl. Fuck you calling her bro for? Like, the social media aspect is so crazy. I got one more for y'all, and then you'll see why I said what I said. Don't get mad at the messenger.
All I can say is when my son called me bro, that youngest one, I'd be like, okay, girl, he'll stop.
Here we go. Ooh, yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Being a man.
Man, what the fuck is you talking about? Being a man?
Yeah.
So you think all men cheat?
All men cheat.
Black men don't cheat though.
Ooh. Which black man don't cheat? All y'all cheat.
Yeah. What do you think can stop the cheating though?
Being a man.
Man, what the fuck is you talking about? Being a man?
Yeah.
So you think all men cheat?
All men cheat.
Black men don't cheat though.
Ooh. Which black man don't cheat?
Oh God.
I said it before and I'll say it again. I don't cheat. I explore. And some men cheat, not all. Some women cheat, not all. So that's all I got to say.
Women do cheat. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Women do. Absolutely, they do.
They drive their ass all the way to Chicago when they supposed to be in Atlanta.
No, I just had friends who oh boy. I was like, I don't know how you do it.
And would be dumb enough to use a credit card or a debit card. They ain't even smart enough. Use cash, dummy.
Yeah,
Use
women get it in.
motherfucking cash.
This is my opinion, but women cheat better.
Alert went up at 3:00 in the morning. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, women cheat better. They just know how to. I'm sorry.
Well, not on this occasion, because that motherfucker had to go to the airport to get a car because they had the wrong car on the road trip.
Listen, they still cheat better. I'm trying to tell you.
Dumb. And
then came on with one of the wackest excuses in the world. You don't even like people. You just gonna pick a random up and just drive them all over. Yeah. Just give me 30 days.
My advice that I would give to cheaters is sit down and think about what you're doing before you do it. Have a thought out plan before you do it. Because women are always a step or two. Well, some women, I'm going to put it that way.
I'm going to say a lot.
Are always a step or two ahead of you.
Yeah, we're planners. That's what I'm trying to say.
I'm going to bring it to you like this. Then y'all ain't planning y'all emotions, because when y'all start fucking around with a motherfucker, you start treating that motherfucker like shit. Because like I always say, the way you got me, motherfucker, you better keep it. Because the day you slip, that's when I know the truth is coming the fuck out. The day the disrespect come in, I know the truth is coming the fuck out. And I'm batting the fucking 1,000 because I ain't never been wrong. When I'll be like, oh, so you're just going to talk to me crazy and shit, forgot who the fuck I am, huh?
But that go both ways, facts. So that goes both ways because some men can most men cannot multitask. Most men cannot multitask.
I used to be in my 20s and 30s. That's why I never lied. I'm dating. We're not together. We're dating. I did what I did. You didn't know what the fuck I was doing because I never put it out there like that. But every woman I know that did that shit, they get emotional with the side nigga. And then that's when they start trying to come on to compare it to the nigga that's rocking with them. And they always end up slipping. Y'all ain't cheating better or the man cheating better. Y'all slip because y'all get emotional. Women are an emotional creatures. Men ain't shit when it comes to cheating.
You don't think men are emotional? Yo, get out of here. Yes, y'all are.
Then I'm gonna say for me personally on my side, I'm not emotional when I ain't got no attachment.
Wait a second.
You emotional right now. Stop it.
Yes, you need a hug. You want a hug? I'm gonna
Thank
give you a
you.
hug.
No, don't try to gaslight me, goddammit. I know you. I know.
You need a nutty buddy.
He
You
need
need
a
a nutty
hug.
buddy
He
with
need
some
a
extra
hug.
extra nuts.
Oh, Tina, don't
Yeah.
leave me, Tina.
Look at
Why?
him. Look at him.
Hey,
He know we
listen,
telling the truth. He need a hug.
Tina gets my ass.
Now kiss my ass. Here we
No,
go.
not
Look
kiss
at him.
my
Look at
ass.
him. Look at what he's telling women to do.
Yes.
Does that
Mm.
sound emotional to you?
Yes, it's
Yeah,
Mm.
emotional.
it
And
just can't be a breakup and be civil, break up and just
Oh
be
no!
done.
I love
be
when a
gone.
I'm gonna
break.
Amazon you a whole case of nutty buddies for times like this.
See, this that bullshit. We supposed to
He
be
said
talking
that's that bullshit.
here, and y'all over here talking about some goddamn hoe cakes and shit.
Whole
Anyway,
cakes? Nutty buddies is a whole cake? I'm sorry, I'm going on mute.
I'm going on mute.
ADrive, what you was about to say, because it seems like you was about to flip flop on the street.
Oh, you know he's got something to say.
Go on, track runner.
I was just saying that, sometimes I know a woman that's not emotional at all. So sometimes, I can't say it's always like that. You dig what I'm saying? You do have exceptions here and there. Would y'all agree?
I grew up with 9 of the motherfuckers, and they was emotional, especially in
Absolutely.
the second week of the month.
I think that we need
There
to
he gonna
stop
talk. Oh my
demonizing
I
people
have
God.
learned
expressing
how to
their
turn my
Did you
emotions
hear
and
emotions
this
off.
man,
normalize.
Doc?
I
Mm-hmm.
did. I think
Doc.
I
we
went
need to
some
stop.
years
We
where
need to
people told
stop
me they didn't even know I
demonizing.
had feelings. So I know if I showed no signs of weakness around people, they was
Mm-hmm.
like, "What is wrong with you?" But
Mm-hmm.
that was a defense that I put up from being hurt so much in the past. I told you I was single for 17 and a half years. So I had built a wall around my whole
Oh,
heart. Like,
they ain't built no
oh.
damn wall like Mexico. Your ass grew a
Yeah.
fucking steel wall with some fucking concrete, some fucking stabilized steel, some
But you
titanium.
see, when I finally let somebody in, what they did to me. You see that?
He didn't do, you know what it was? He did it to himself. Strength is a, see, look here. He's a beta.
Yeah.
He's a beta. He's not used to strength.
Yeah. They're not used to certain types of women. Independent.
Yes. And you can't, you're right when you said he used to dating the bitch with the 1-2 outfit. That is
You
exactly
heard me. The
what
great value
The
bitches.
one,
That
two.
great value
great
I
value
bitches.
bitch.
think I want to say I think that we need
That's
to
hilarious.
I think
The
we need
great
to
great
are y'all
value
able to
bitches
hear
with
me?
one good outfit.
Hold on.
Yeah, I
Can
can
y'all
hear you,
hear me?
Doc.
Oh, okay. I think we need to stop demonizing people who express their emotions because it's either you want people to express how they feel or you don't want them to express how they feel. When they don't, then you're like, oh, you don't want to talk to me. And then when they do, then they're labeled being emotional. Everybody have
Yeah,
emotions, men and women alike.
absolutely.
And women, and maybe and not even all women, but a lot of people are comfortable with expressing their emotions, and maybe sometimes they express it in a way that you don't like to receive it, but there are people who are comfortable
Is
in
somebody saying
expressing their
something?
emotion. No,
No.
that I am. Oh, you can't hear me, boss?
I can hear you.
Oh, no, because the fact said women are too emotional. And I hate that saying that women are too emotional
Is
because
somebody talking?
Yes.
I'm
Doc is
talking,
I'm
mistake.
boss.
gonna
I'm
go
so,
out and come back in because I
I'm so
can't hear no.
confused right now
Yeah, that's it.
because
Come back, mistake. Go out and come back.
I'm gonna say this
He
because
before
said,
I
you
mean
before you
people
drag me
need to
through.
be able to be comfortable to express how they feel, and then
absolutely.
when you don't, and I will say, and I'm always going to lean back to us, especially for the Black women, because when we express our
Mm-hmm.
emotions, it's probably a whole bunch of built up things that don't have nothing to do with the person that they're expressing with
Mm-hmm.
too. So we got to be able to be mindful of who we're talking to and what it is that we're telling them that they did. But Black women don't get a chance to express their emotions often. They have to find safe places to express it. If they can't express
What?
it with their significant, we don't, because when you at work, you can't express how you fucking feel because then you labeled as being angry.
You acting like we at work, black men at work, and we can't express ourselves. Can't do that shit
I'm
either.
talking about what you said. You said that women are too emotional, so I just made that caveat. But
I grew up with 9 of you motherfuckers. I grew up with 9. I was the only boy for 18 years. I'm sorry, it was a big ass fucking emotional fucking environment for a single boy growing up with all girls.
You
And
know
you
what?
have,
He's
and
been
guess what?
scarred,
You
y'all.
have caught
He's been
what
scarred.
they
You've been
had.
scarred.
So that's what it sounds like. And then now you don't caught what they have
Hey,
because
girl,
you
you full of so
emotional
much
as
fucking
fuck.
shit right now. You jumping shit. You put the water in, take away your
You
breath.
emotional
No,
as
no,
fuck right now. Facts. You
yeah, he
emotional.
emotional, and he grew up with his sisters, so he expressed himself just like them today. He don't realize he picked it up if he's
And
saying they were too
and
emotional,
he the
right, Doc?
youngest one too.
And
And
the
you know
youngest
he has
one.
issues
So
about being the
that's
youngest
correct.
one.
That's correct. And at the end of the day, there's something called emotional IQ you can study and learn how to control that. Because that's what I did over the years. I'm a cancer. You mess with me, I'm going to my shell. You'll never see me again. I don't give a shit. But at the end of the day,
Mm-hmm.
to react with emotions, it could be a good and bad thing, like Doc said. Let people express themselves. I like to talk it out. I like to understand. We can come to, if we don't come to an agreement, that's fine with me. We can move on.
Mm-hmm.
But I have to have that emotional IQ control. Because the one thing, if I have to say these words, fuck you, I'm out. I will never want to say that to people I love. So that is just my caveat. If that comes out of my mouth,
If I tell you to fuck off, it's
I'm
over.
out.
It's
I'm
over.
out.
Yeah.
I just don't.
Cancer gang
I'm
here.
done.
That's what we
But
do.
once I
That's what we
tell
do.
you, then you might add Virgos into it because once I say fuck off, I don't give a fuck how you feel after that. Because now I'm
So
on.
now you're sounding like you are emotional too.
He's
No, it ain't.
emotional.
It's
Yeah,
no
you
because
are.
see, if I shut down on you, I'm just letting you know fuck off. It don't got me got to say it to you personally.
That's
I can sit
emotional.
there,
It's still,
I can
it's
listen
still,
to you. I can
yeah.
listen. No one's saying no man don't got emotions, but when it comes to cheating, I don't have no emotions in the game. That's where it came from. See, y'all took it and ran a different way, but I said when you cheating, there's no emotions in the game. And if ain't no man listening to this video, type in the comment section and prove the fact. If we're cheating, we don't have emotions for the woman we laying in bed with every night, and we damn sure don't got the one that we running up in, or the few that we running up in, because there's no emotions to it. We're only getting the gratification, like this motherfucker at home giving me something that this motherfucker giving me. That's how that shit go down back in the
I might
day.
have to push back on that a little bit,
Yeah, please do,
facts.
Doc, because I was about to, but you're the expert.
No,
Go
but you
ahead.
could do it too, Cass. Because I think that when people cheat, it's not that there's no emotions in it. There's something that they're not getting, and so they do go out and try to
Yes,
get it from
I
somebody
just
else.
said
But
that.
it's not always. But it's not always physical. It's the emotional.
Oh
People
no,
just don't
no,
go.
no, no, no. I didn't want. I'm back in the day when I was cheating. I didn't want. I didn't want you
Well,
to
then
cook
you
dinner
okay?
for
So
me.
back in the day, you was a hoe. You
Oh
you you
yeah,
didn't you weren't committed to
I
anybody.
was a 304 like a motherfucker in the 90s.
Yeah, you didn't have any emotional
Early
commitment to
2000s,
anyone back then. That's why it
the
was
early
not
2000s
emotional
and
to
the
you.
90s and shit. Oh, I'm not gonna lie, I was on a run tear through, didn't give a fuck. Yeah, no emotions.
So that meant that but that's it's different now. If I am with someone and you cheat, it is emotional. First of all, there are different levels
Oh
of
no,
cheating. There's
goodbye, 30 days. Yeah.
you don't have to have sex with somebody to cheat. You can cheat on them emotionally, where you are becoming intimate emotionally with someone else. You're beginning to connect with another person and you're starting to disconnect from me. That is emotional.
But
Yep.
at the end of the day, not to be wrong, that's when it's over.
Yeah,
If
but
you're not,
rather than people saying that it's over, they just rather just
oh,
go
I'm
ahead and
quick
cheat.
to
They want
say
their
it.
cake and eat too.
If you're getting emotionally attached with another person that's a male or wherever, you need to go over there and leave it because there's no fixing it because now I don't have no trust. So that's when I'm out. I've always been that way. I don't give a damn, younger me, older me, whatever. If you need to move to the left, you're not gonna fuck with my mental. And you're not gonna gaslight me neither. Because I don't have a problem like for you. Like my mom always said, it's another woman on the bus. Don't just let it go. That came from Linda Jones personally. Don't sit there when somebody disrespect you, treat you wrong, don't give you the emotions and the love that you're giving them back in return. Leave. And I've been that way I will get the fuck up and leave. Once I see that you really at that point, I'm gone. That's probably one of my biggest problems. That's why I'm working so hard now in my current relationship to learn instead of me just getting up because they call me Jackrabbit. Like, oh, fuck it, I'm out. I ain't got to put up with this shit. And I could have worked it out and communicate, but I learned how to communicate over the years, how to express myself. But if I see them communicating, you still gaslight me, I'm out. Simple and plain, I'm gone. Because I'm not going to invest in something, don't invest back in me. Next, I land my plane.
Well, I'm the type that I'm gonna try and get an understanding. I, 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 yeah, like I said, my last relationship before this one, I tried to sit him down. I tried to talk to him. I tried to get an understanding of what was going on. And this was 17, say 20 years ago. I'm trying to sit you down, trying to have a conversation with you. But when he got up from that table and he told me, I'm finna go take a shower and I'm finna go hang out with my boys. Okay, go ahead on. But as soon as he got up, he forgot he left his keys in that coat pocket. And I went right on in the coat pocket and slid the keys off to the front door, the house door, the screen door, everything was gone. So when he walked his ass out of that house, thinking that he had keys to come back in, there was nothing for you to come back to. Your clothes was outside in garbage bags, and I was done. When I tell you I'm done with you, you might as well tell Jesus, because I'm done.
Yes.
When I write your ass off, there is nothing you can say or do to come back.
Bye bye, Lamar.
Yeah, man.
Better call Tyra.
You better call somebody.
You better come get your
the quartet over here. We got the quartet.
Listen, man, I'll give you some vocals.
I looked right at my brother. I looked at Hefty Bag. I said, boy, you better fuck around because I ain't Tyrone. Don't call me.
I tell you what, I never liked that motherfucking song.
Oh, Lord.
I wonder why.
Lord, they trust that.
He said, I ain't never liked that fucking song. Why, dog? You got that call? You got hit with that song.
As soon as that song came out, you know what I'm saying? Everybody would sing that shit to me. I'd be like, shut the fuck up.
You know
but she told y'all, but you can't use my phone.
Hey, yo, you know what? Another fucking song like that, I hate it.
She was cold as shit on that song, yo.
It's
that's what some of them funny. Not all.
Them two songs, Scrub and that fucking song, man. I hated that fucking Scrub song. I be hanging out with motherfuckers. They be like, "You a scrub?" I'm like, "Bitch, it's my car." Because I'm in the passenger seat. Like, the fuck? Everybody was a scrub.
A guy who thinks he's fine. Okay.
Everybody was a scrub back in the day, boy. You're a scrub. Nah, you mad because I won't buy you a slice of pizza. Shut up.
Yeah. Well, women are from Venus and men are from Mars. What are we gonna do, guys? We've been hearing this shit since we were kids.
Why we can't be from
Jesus Christ.
Oh gosh, that's a whole book out there like that. That's all she's doing is quoting the book title.
Right.
Why we can't be the title?
Who said that? Not what happened? What?
Say men are from
Mars and Venus. Yeah, that's a book.
That's a whole ass book title.
Yes, a whole ass book
title.
What ADrive say?
No, that's a fact. Said why can't men be from the moon?
Oh, that's a whole ass book for real.
Motherfucking Mars some goddamn weird.
I'm just saying. See, y'all should have read the damn book. No. How about the moon?
Boss, we need you, sis. We need you. Bring them books back. Book of the day.
Come on, man. Book of the day. We need that. That's just funny.
Reading is fundamental.
Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yes,
Mm-mm.
yes. Man, I love my black people on the panel.
I do too.
Y'all are smart and funny. Y'all just so wonderful. Make my morning.
Is he gotten over his tantrum about the Nutty Buddies yet?
I don't
I
know.
don't know if he got no this tantrum about a lot of women. and we gaslight him. How we gonna gaslight the man we love? Like, how we gonna gaslight you, man?
Look how
ADrive, we
hard.
love you, man. We
I'm
not
on
gonna
it now.
gaslight
I'm right
y'all.
there. It got quiet. Did I get attacked again? I feel.
I said, you want a hug? Here it is, right
He
here.
need a hug. He need a hug.
I,
That's what he
I'm
need. He
giving
need a
him a
whole ass
hug.
I
hug.
need. I need to
Like a
put it like A Drive had at when we was on vacation. I need to put it like A Drive.
Smack him upside his head. Smack him upside his head. Don't give him no
Oh,
Oh,
need a
Miss
smack
D said
upside the
tough
head.
love. She said tough love for you.
Oh man,
Smack him upside his head.
I'm gonna
hug. He
say
been
this.
tough all this time. Now he
I
wanna
know.
be
I
in
know.
his soft boy, soft male era. Don't no. Be
Oh, you
tough.
got me fucked up. Don't you ever say that? Male era.
Mm.
Here we go.
Act like I'm gonna
We
be
gonna go
walking
get
around
you a
wearing
man. We
pants
gonna get you a
since I was
manicure
fucking
and a
7.
pedicure. We gonna go to get you a
And it
mani
won't
and a
cost
pedicure.
$900.
Man, fuck all that.
And we
Ain't
ain't
worth
gotta use our child
let
support
me get no
money.
crazy sweater choked over my jacket, over my shirt. Talk about, hey, I'm in good
I
mood
think
today. The fuck out of here. Nah.
there is nothing wrong with men getting a manicure and a pedicure. Nothing wrong with it. Men
Where
need
this fucking
to.
come from? We did damn sure didn't go there. I don't know where this came from.
Okay,
Where did
because you
this
said you
come
ain't
from,
gonna have me
Lord?
throwing no shirt over my shoulder talking about
Where
hey.
did the pedicure and nail shit come in, God? He said, go away.
Whatever.
Nobody talk about no male pedicure and fingernail. I said wearing paisley print and a sweater and shit.
There's
And
nothing
that
wrong
thing,
with paisley on a man either.
ain't
Hey,
nobody wearing no
Paisley is
fucking pink.
beautiful.
I'm sorry, I'm
ask
grown.
Prince. Oh, he's not here
I don't
anymore, but
talk
you know
about
what I'm
Prince.
saying.
Prince can wear all the purple rain he want to wear.
Hey,
That was his choice.
Damn right he wore it, and we loved him for it too.
Yep.
we already established before that I have worn pink polos before. So
And I
you
I
don't
know.
think
think
they're.
anything
I
wrong
think
with
that
it.
color is wonderful on men,
I do
especially
too.
dark
Pops wear
skinned
yellow
men.
motherfucking polos too. Y'all do y'all colors code. Yes, y'all. I don't knock no man. If pink rock for you, paisley print, picnic basket, sweatpants, or whatever the fuck y'all wear, that's y'all fucking choice. Hey, ain't gonna be me.
Listen, I went
Ain't
to
no
school
woman
with
gonna
brothers
tell
at
me.
15 years old was rocking those pink shirts and polo shirts. We
Oh,
was doing that in high school.
not
Yep.
not my high school, not
The
mine,
brothers, yeah, the
not
brothers
We
was
mine,
doing it,
not in Trenton.
and they played
mm.
basketball. They were basketball stars and all that shit,
And,
like
and,
for
Oh,
and best
real.
believe nobody said shit to me.
Oh hell no, they
Exactly.
didn't.
Tell him A
Nobody said
Drive.
Hell
shit.
no.
They
hey,
was like, man, don't say nothing to that crazy motherfucker.
yeah, that's
Mm-mm.
what they call you,
Yeah,
crazy
pink is
motherfucker
not a
wearing that
color
pink
that's
ass blowout
specifically
shirt.
for women.
For women,
Can we
Right,
right?
that's
just establish
societal
that
shit again.
there's a lot of women that don't like to wear the color pink or don't rock with
Yeah,
the
I
color
barely wear
pink.
pink.
It has nothing
Mhm.
to do with
It's your
how you
preference,
identify.
wherever you want to wear.
Exactly.
My black ass ain't wearing pink. That's my choice.
Yes,
Does
it
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 is, sir.
is.
question my
Yes, sir.
masculinity? It doesn't
Oh
question my
Lord,
belief.
No, I need you to just stick to it being your choice. It has nothing to
your
do with
choice.
your masculinity.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
Every time a man say they ain't gonna wear pink, what you questioning your masculinity?
No,
I
I
like
don't
to
know who
wear a
say that to you
tie.
because I
I like
wouldn't
to
say
wear a
that to
shirt and
you.
tie, and no one questions my femininity. I
Right.
look
What's up
sexy
with
as
that?
fuck
It's
in a
so
shirt and
it's like
tie.
I
it's
love
an
that, Doc. I wear what the fuck
oxymoron
I
statement.
want.
Yep.
It's an oxymoron statement then. Because if a
Mm-hmm.
man say they're not gonna wear pink to certain women,
Mm-hmm.
they said you're questioning your masculinity.
Lord, those are
I got a
women that are
question
stuck in
for
misogynistic views.
yeah. Hey, I just went through this yesterday, guys. Okay. Yes,
Mm.
I love to be comfortable and I love to be feminine when I want to be. Beat, face beat, the whole nine, all that. Tight skirts and whatever. I'm just that. And then I want to rock my baggies and go play ball. So what, right? So we
Mm-hmm.
were talking yesterday. my family and I, and we sitting up there, and brother say, "Yeah, I don't like watching the W with all those dykes on it." And I was like, "Hold up, hold the fuck
Oh, that's
up."
so fucking disrespectful.
He said, "What?" He said, "Well, they don't do nothing for me. I like watching Asia and Angel Reese and da 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 da." I said, hold up, boy, you striking a chord in me, bruh." I said, "First of all, you're looking at them because they can play ball. They're professional. I don't give a damn. You don't see not one titty slang and nothing like that because you have to be very careful with wearing. And a lot of women don't juice as much. You don't see them as top heavy because it's hard to play ball or anything as an athlete for that matter, right?"
Mm-hmm.
So he talking. Well, I just like to see. I don't want to see no man looking. I said, name one. Name one of the girls who look like a man, and it might be a couple who are masculine looking or whatever. But at the end of the day,
You
y'all
got
sitting
called
up here
the one of
looking
the
at Angel, bridging that gap between femininity and athleticism, and I'm loving her for it. But that doesn't mean the other young lady who puts on her shorts like AI or something and got tats on her arm is not just as comparable to watch as Angel. I said, "You're the most misogynist." I said, "Damn it, how many times am I have to tell you this shit?" And he goes, "Well, it just don't do nothing for me." So you watch basketball to see women do what? Because none of them look like you can't really tell through their uniforms or what they do. So what you looking at them
Mm-hmm.
for? You're not looking at them
Exactly.
for their skill set, for
What
their
exactly
play.
is he hoping for? Titties bouncing up and down? Like,
Titty, I don't know. I'm like, where the titties at? I don't see them bouncing
I
up.
don't see
So
him
what you
either.
talking about?
He looking for
I
the
swear to
girls
God,
going wild
man.
on the
Men
basketball
could be
court.
so misogynist, but I'm gonna land my plane.
He was looking for the girls going wild on basketball courts.
It's crazy. I
yeah,
don't do nothing for me.
but
I
I
didn't know they
think
supposed
that's
to do something for you. I'm sorry.
I don't have a problem with the WNBA, the NBA. I don't have a problem about women in sports. Period. If you because some motherfucking women would dog the shit out of a couple of these dudes. I watched the older lady beat her son when she did an Iverson move on his ass the other day on the video.
That's right.
So I mean, the son was like, "Mama," like she jaked on that one which side and just did a Iverson layup. I was like, "Hey." Nah, dude,
Listen.
I don't. That's one thing that, like, I had a friend. She's a Liberty fan. When the WNBA came on, she's still a
She played
Liberty
for the
fan.
Liberty? Okay.
She 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 used to argue that with a lot of dudes, like the WNBA this that because they don't dunk or this that and that.
Mm-hmm.
And then she said something more logic. She said, "We're not asking men to like our sport. We need to get more women to like our sport." And I agree with her. The NBA, WNBA will be, it's more women on this earth. If they
Mm-hmm.
sponsor that league, it will be better than the NBA.
Well, it is now. Let me tell you this. That league would have been gone years ago and it's been around. And they're lying saying the NBA has held them up. They're lying. That's why the CBA and the new agreement they got is wonderful for them and it's going to keep growing. They got also for the ladies who hasn't played for years some money as well. They got percentage into the TV and all the things. They weren't even getting money off their jerseys, right? So this is the deal why women wasn't supporting them. And this is what I was mad about in the beginning. These women, yes, there were a lot of gay women coming to the games, a lot of them, and as they should, because a lot of them probably were ball players who didn't get a chance because there were no leagues in back in our day.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So they came there and people started stereotyping them and them gay women at the game, blah blah blah, and gay women playing ball, blah blah blah. Now here you have these new Brooks and Angels and Asias and they wearing the eyelashes and the weaves and all that, and some of them are still gay. But they put
Sure
that
are.
stereotype on them women, and they did that, and I hated that. But guess what's in the audience today? Black men, white men, old head white men, old head black men. There are damn near more men in watching them girls play than there are women in that league. I mean, in the stands. And women are now coming around and just
Like the
going, okay, cool,
basketball.
we need to support them. And I love men being at the game. It really needed men to support it so that we can understand how women have skills just like watching the NBA. And the NBA suck right now. Suck. So that's what I have
Right.
to say. I love my girls. Hating on my girls. That's crazy.
Stop that. That's wrong. That's blasphemy. NBA don't suck. They just bad.
They suck. Yes, they do. They so weak. They need time off to heal and don't and what they call it. I forget what they call it. Where they give them 4 days off, and you know they not like the 80s and 90s. You know they not Magic and Bird and Isaiah Thomas and them jumping on each other
Oh, I
back,
agree
breaking
with you.
jaws.
They're the
These little
most
bam
pampered
ass
group in the
boys don't
league.
want to do shit but make all that money and talk shit.
They ain't nothing
Get
but a
out of
bunch of
here.
pamper ass
They in
bitches.
their soft
They ain't
boy
nothing
era.
but pampered
They in
ass
that,
little
But I
boys.
got one
they in
more
that
before we
soft
call
boy
this a
era.
wrap. I got one more for y'all before we call this a wrap. We're gonna call this a wrap. This is gonna make y'all laugh. This is the lies that was told to Gen X.
Huh?
Kids. Starting it off with number 4, we would be dealing with quicksand all of the time. In the 80s, every third movie, like The Never Ending Story, for instance, I need a minute, and a lot of TV shows had someone struggling for their life as they sank. To this day, I will ask, is that mud or quicksand? This is one of the many reasons I don't like to leave the house. Moving on to number 3, margarine was healthier than butter. We had to live through the dark ages where we ate subpar toast because of the propaganda that this off-yellow stuff would add years to our lives. Oh, and Fabio, everyone believed it wasn't butter. Next up is number 2, every 80s movie about the future, because nobody in it is arguing on social media or taking selfies. And the last one, and that brings us to the number 1 lie. Turning on the car's interior light while we were driving is a federal crime. I don't know when I found out it was a lie. I now know it's not true, but to this day, if I have to turn on the interior light when I'm driving, I first look around for cops, and I shut it off as quickly as I can. 4 lies, Gen X.
What?
How many of y'all do not turn on your interior light?
I turn on it. I turn it on all the time. I've never heard that before. I never heard it before. Huh?
You never heard that?
Mm-mm. Never heard
You
you
never
get in
heard
trouble
that?
for the interior light.
Turn that light on when I'm driving. You never heard that as a kid growing up? You couldn't do that shit in my dad's car.
Hell no, they turn the interior light on all the time. When my mom and anybody, uncles driving, they don't give a shit. They never said that. They'll say cut it off because it's too much light. But
I
never
think
heard
you
that
had to
before.
be living a certain type of lifestyle to know not to turn that light on. But I'm going back on mute.
Hey, how many of y'all thought about
Yes.
quicksand?
That's funny.
How many of y'all looked at quicksand like that with mud?
No. I
Y'all
looked
ain't
at it and thought it was mud. I always thought it was quicksand. It was quicksand.
I always
Yeah.
thought it was quicksand. I
How
don't
you
know
know
what was
quicksand?
quicksand. All right, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all love, peace, love, peace, and hair grease. Love you. I gotta jump for my meeting. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
I thought
Have
you
a
was
great
off
day.
All right,
today.
then.
Be
Oh,
safe.
you ain't getting out
All
of
right,
bed
Doc.
today.
Take care, Doc. Be good.
All right.
All
Thank
Bye,
you.
Doc.
Love
Have a
you.
good day.
My God. And this now is 5. Anyway, it was a fun show.
That sounds so
Everybody
evil.
got any last words?
Why you gotta sound so evil? Have such evil life.
How the hell you lose a few brain cells, Granny?
Oh, you know how she lost a few brain cells? You gotta ask.
Oh, that rose because she retired Pinky.
Huh?
Okay.
Oh, you wanted to hear that morning.
No.
Oh, D must have left. Well,
D left
anybody got
now?
last words and the nominations?
I'm boss librarian with the bonnet on my head in the bed. It's
Oh,
spring break.
word, boss. It's spring. Yep, it's spring break. Y'all so late in the game. I don't understand.
Because
I
DCT, because they always late. My district is always late about things. We should have
yeah, my
had
sister
spring
told
break the
me.
week of Easter.
Right. That's what we used to, remember? I
Yep.
don't understand. Well, we ain't got no kids in DCPS anymore, but I was like, what you mean? The spring break is April the third. What is it, the 13th today?
Yeah.
I was
Y'all
like,
But
this
Yeah.
is
people who are
crazy.
traveling, they're excited because they get those discounts because,
Hmm.
spring break is over for a lot of other districts, you
Yeah, it
know.
is. Yeah. Yeah. They had theirs in March,
Mm-hmm.
late March or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, shout out to all the people that show us support. Um, that means prom coming up, right? Ooh, I'm gonna
Yeah,
miss that.
prom. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're gonna see some wild prom send-offs.
Oh, I will
My
have the videos up for y'all to see how you allow these damn kids to dress up like complete sycophants.
Yeah.
I am getting sick of. Hey, y'all prom pictures are getting funnier and funnier by the year. How'd you letting a child talk you and allowing them to wear that shit? Fucking prom is beyond me, and I will have my top 10 dresses.
For
Didn't
spending all that money, and the parent is receiving calls every day from the teachers regarding behavior. How about that?
Hmm.
It happens.
man, prom was basic, but
I'm happy it's over for me. I ain't got to worry about that no more.
Mm.
thanks for the love. Thank you. Yeah, sure. You know what I mean? Hit me up with the bio. Hit me in under the facts over feelings, and we can get up there. We can get a conversation. So I like to say, yo, this has been a good 2 weeks, y'all. Y'all ready for the next step?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. We're gonna do phone calls.
Mm.
Call 1-800. You call up on this panel, you can get your fucking feelings hurt. You better come correct. Don't come half-ass. But yo,
We're
this
doing a good job. Yes.
we
You call me.
we took it. We took it to the next level. I love this better. I love the fact is we don't have anxiety to speak about shit. Or can't say that. Oh, can't say that.
Yeah, man.
I can't say whales get washed up on the. No, that's just a white woman on the beach.
Black
White
woman.
women on the beach.
You be
All right,
seeing them.
guys.
You be seeing bloopers. Anyway,
I got to do my mommy duties and walk the dog. And yeah,
sis,
I love it. I
I
love the
looked at
platform.
the zip code is wrong, so I gotta call you back. I'll talk to you about it. I'm kind of confused when I'm looking at it, but I'm just busy.
Well, y'all
Love you.
have a good day. I'm rolling over. Bye bye.
Bye
All right,
bye.
everybody.
Brother, what you
Everybody,
say?
subscribe, like, share, and holler at us.